So like I said, those guys are going to be kind of your starters on the defensive line here tonight. Fiki is actually in there instead of Eli Erke as of right now. Just kind of maybe switching something around just to kind of get a little bit more, keep Eli Erke more on the offensive side of things. And, some balloons got away there on the old GSL sideline there from the student section.
Slowly fading away. Shotgun formation, I should say pistol. 3 wide, 2 left, 1 right, ball in the right hash. Slanted eye to the left side. Behrens takes a snap, turn handoff fully. Left side with it, got room to the 45. Center steps there at the hash marks. Gets a first down, dives forward up to the 50-yard line. A pickup of 8 and a first down for Foley. So they've gone outside, right side, then left side on the first 2 carries of this game.
And now Foley, too, not a very small guy out there. He is roughly 6'3", 190 pounds. Big, tall kid out there, not afraid to put his body into things. Very physical runner, aggressive runner. GSL has got to stay low to bring him down.
Shotgun formation, 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Running back Foley to the right of the quarterback, Behrens. 4 down lineman for GSL. Takes the shoulder high snap. Pressure comes. Flips it out. Near side to the right side. Caught by Gannon Lee. Wrapped up immediately by Miguel Arabia. Brings him down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 5 for Behrens to Lee on that quick swing pass out to the right side.
Great job by GSL's defense, though. Good pressure in the backfield. That's going to be number 21, Luke Repke, blitzing on that play, getting in that backfield. A good block pickup right there by the offensive lineman not to allow him to get in there, but good pressure by GSL so far here.
Pistol formation, slanted eye to the left, 1 wide out to the right, 2 to the left, ball on the right hash. Behrens takes the waist high snap, hands it off up the middle with it, looking to bounce it right side as Deacon O'Brien actually checks it back left side, gets up to the 44-yard line, maybe 43 depending upon the spot. A pickup of 2 for O'Brien.
Good job there. That's going to be strike number 22 along with number 9, Lindemann. Doing a good job getting in there, staying low, wrapping up around the legs and bringing that running back down right away. That's the other big thing that we need to see from GSL here tonight. Staying low and making sure you're wrapping up them legs right away.
3rd and 3 for Watertown-Mayer. Ball on the right hash. Behrens with the running back Foley to his right. 3 wideouts to the right as well. Gives it off to Foley. Breaks an arm tackle. He'll get a first down and more across the 40. 35 to the numbers. Far sideline, 25 to the 20. He's going to get hemmed out of bounds, shy of the 15, but a nice broken tackle by Foley early. Gets himself all the way down to the 16-yard line, a pickup of 27.
Yeah, just kind of a broken arm tackle there. The hand of the defender actually had his hand on the ball, and Foley was able to hold on to it, keep it with himself, and he takes off to the races. Another guy that's in the lineup here tonight for GSL 2, Caden Knight, missed last week due to concussion protocol, comes back in. He makes a really good tackle there out of bounds on that running back.
3rd and 3, they convert for a big first down. 1st and 10 of the GSL 16. Slanted eye to the right, hand off up the middle with it. Foley bounces it left side, trying to find some room. Wrapped up and brought down on that one by Cole Card, but it gets up to the 11-yard line before he's brought down to pick up
4 yards. Stopped on that play by Cole Card.
So far right now, Watertown-Mayer's line doing a good job opening up some of them holes. And the thing is with Foley, too, likes to take his time getting up to the line to let it unfold in front of him, and then he's able to really read and make his cuts. GSL got to make sure you just get that defensive line, get that separation, and allow yourself that vision on the field.
2nd and 5 for Watertown-Mayer. Opening drive of the game. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Pistol formation, slanted eye to the right, hand off to Foley up the middle, right side, finding a bit of room, cross the 10, then gets stood up at the 8, and driven backwards. A pickup of 3. It'll bring up another 3rd and short for the Royals on the opening drive of this game.
Foley once again stopped in that play by
coming into the game now for kind of a goal line defense, number 55. Leo Reyes coming in. Hernandez coming out for GSL.
3rd and 2 for Watertown-Mayer with 8 minutes and counting left to go in this first quarter on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Pistol formation, 3 wideouts, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball in the left hash, slanted eye to the right with Foley the deep man in that slanted eye. Takes a snap, Behrens rolling to his right, looking to pass. Has time, pressure comes. He pump fakes, he fade back. He throws it to the near corner, incomplete. Intended receiver, if you want to say that, was Isaiah Wasser, the closest guy, and the defense makes a big stop there. Now, the one thing to know about Watertown-Mayer is they do have a kicker in Jared Vogt. He kicked a 35-yarder last week in their win over Minneapolis South, but I don't see him coming on the field here with a 4th and 2 for Watertown-Mayer.
Right there, great pressure by Sawyer Lindemann, getting out there, putting that on. Able to stick with this guy, and of course, Behrens wasn't able to really get his first initial pass, Linneman staying with him the whole time.
3 wideouts to the right, running back, Foley to the right of the quarterback. Barron's tight end left side is Deacon O'Brien. Ball on the left hash, 4th and 2. Takes the snap, handoff, Foley trying to bounce it left side, spins away from the initial tackler, tries to keep the legs moving. Did he get enough for a first down? It appears so. We'll wait to see the spot. From the far side, it looks like they got the spot for the first down, and it is enough. He picks up the 2 yards, did Foley. He got hit at the original line of scrimmage, but did a good job keeping his legs moving and just able to spin away enough to get the first down.
Yeah, you know, he was breaking out to the outside right there, and Karg does a great job coming in to try to force him back inside. Of course, Foley hits the circle button on the PlayStation controller, does a nice spin move, gets up, and is able to get that extra couple of inches pretty much to get that first down.
First and goal at the GSL 6-yard line, going left to right, opening drive of this game. 7:20 and counting left to go. I formation now with Xavier Stillings, the 5'7", 205-pound senior. Handoff up the middle with it, trying to find some room as Foley follows Skillings. He gets tackled and brought down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. And check that, that is actually Noah Leitner with the carry, the 5'11", 170-pound sophomore pickup of 2.
Stopped by a host of his friends. We got second down.
Continues to roll in this opening drive of the game. Second and goal from the GSL 4 on the left hash. So this is their big lineup they like to put in the goal line. Skillings and Leitner in the backfield. I formation. Barron's under center. Takes the snap. Handoff right side. Leitner with it. Driving. Keeping the legs going. Did he get in? No. Down to the half-yard line. Pick up a 3. No, they're going to. Well, the far judge signaled touchdown. The near one signaled he was down short.
They're going to both.
Who's going to win this conversation, though?
They should talk this out because I believe that the near judge to us definitely had a better look at it than what the far judge did.
And they're going to tell Watertown-Mayer to hold water for just a second here while they discuss what the ruling is. The near judge came, and he's very adamant. The knee was down, and he was short.
Well, folks, it looks like
and that's exactly what the ruling is. So they'll bring up 3rd and goal at about the half-yard line for Watertown-Mayer.
Looks like we have a 3rd down.
So 3rd and goal, half-yard line. See if they bring Foley into the backfield in this spot.
Need something here, fans. Need some noise. Should be some noise out of that end zone, students. Let's do something.
3rd and goal. At the half-yard line. 6:28 left to go in this first quarter. Opening drive of the game. They start at their own 38. Watertown-Mayer to the GSL half-yard line. Quarterback under center is Barron's. Takes a snap. Tush push. He's in. Touchdown. Saw it last night in the Vikings game. You see it here tonight as Barron's in for his first rushing touchdown of the season.
Watertown touchdown.
Yeah, if you got some legs on you and you can get a good line push up there, just like we saw last night in the Vikings game, like you said, you can pretty much push right over the top of that line, and it's exactly what Watertown-Mayer did right there. But, you know, give GSL defensive line some props. Did a good job. It wasn't big runs. It was just sort of chipping away the whole time for Watertown-Mayer.
So vote on now for the extra point. Snap there, spot down, kick is end over end. It is up and it is good. With 6:25 left to go in this opening quarter of action on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, the score now reads Watertown-Mayer 7, GSL 0. You're listening to Skyview's Copper District action on KGLB.
Panther fans, and for that matter, Royal fans, the Booster Club is selling their 50-50 tickets down by the main entrance, and there will be a drawing at halftime. 50-50 tickets, drawing at halftime. And they're being sold at the nice white table, but for people in purple, raising their arms right now and waving their hands.
Including Dr. Amanda
Schrader, they're selling their tickets down there in the southeast corner of the concession stand. Also, the Booster Club is selling $100 Ranger tickets for the end of the year drawing. $100 Ranger tickets.
Watertown-Mayer
That is
takes
end of the
62
year.
yards.
Tickets for you drawing at halftime.
5:35 off the
Buy a
clock.
bunch,
Ends with
increase
12
your
play drive.
chances.
There goes 62 yards. Barron's in the touchdown vote with the extra points. 7-0 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. If you're a Royals fan, couldn't have asked for much better of a start.
For your Panthers.
Now, I think the biggest thing here is GSL's turn, right? So your defense was out there fighting their butts off. Now the biggest thing is, can the offense come out and say, hey, we got your back. We're going to try to drive this ball down. We're going to get in the end zone as well. And, again, the biggest thing is making sure you do the little things to not hurt yourself.
Jaron Vogt to kick it off, a high kick. It'll be caught at the 12 on the near side. Across the 15 to the 20, breaking arm tackle, still on his feet, spun down. Nice return on that one from Frank Tearaway up to the 26-yard line, and that's where GSL will start first and 10.
With the run back
26 going right to left in their opening drive of this game. So they can respond to the great start from Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah, right there, too, on that kick return. Just seemed as if things were maybe a tad out of sorts. You know, of course, kick team's coming down to make that tackle, and Tearaway just didn't look like he really saw that lane that he could really get through, and, of course, just taken down right away.
Landon Stifter, the starting quarterback. Single setback, his strike right behind him. One wide out to each side. Handoff strike up the middle, cuts it back left side across the 25 up to the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup of 6 on the first carry of this game for Braxton Strike, and he was very silent last game, Adam. That's great to see a big 6-yard pickup to start the game off.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is they had to find a way to get him more involved into this game, right? So making sure, I think it starts with the offensive line, right? It starts to making your key reads and making sure you do hold your blocks. Right there, great block right there by the guard and the tackle for GSL.
2nd and 4, shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the left hash, 4 down lineman for Watertown-Mayer. Keep himself right side. Stifter with it, met at the line, and he will not get any further than the line of scrimmage on that one. He got stood up and driven backwards, no gain on that one for Landon Stifter, who last week was the leading rusher for GSL. He's actually the leading rusher on the team for the season with 74-yard strikes, second to 72 rushing yards on the season. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
Yeah, right there, too. Going on the right side there, of course, Eddie Hernandez along with Dylan Terlinden. Just a couple of things right there. Just got to make sure you tighten up a little bit and make that good block. But Watertown-Mayer brought a good blitz in.
3rd and 4, I formation, handoff strike, left side with it. He's got the first down, and he goes over Repke and gets enough for the first down up to the 36-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 3rd and 3. And Strike gets the first down for GSL. This opening drive for the Panthers continues after Watertown-Mayer marched down the field on their opening drive for a touchdown.
First down, Panthers.
Ball on the left hash at their own 36. Going right to left is GSL in this first quarter of action. Again, no wind really to speak of tonight. Homecoming for the Panthers. A lot of student section filling up that south end zone. Single set back. It's John Tearaway in the backfield. I've not seen this yet this year. A little play action. Keep himself. Bouncing it left side. Stifter gets across the line of scrimmage. Up to the 37-yard line. Pickup of at least, we'll call it pickup of 1 for Stifter.
Landon Stifter on the keeper for a short gain. Stopped in the play by your defensive end. Royals number 63, Kyle.
John Tearaway in the backfield this year.
I'm checking that. I was checking out some lineman numbers. Is just trying to figure out where everybody's kind of at out there, of course. And, yeah, I mean, it's just something that we haven't seen with Tearaway out there. And all of a sudden it's, you know, is it some trickery or what do we got going on? And, of course, just the Landon keeping it.
2nd and long 8, short 9. Shotgun 4 wide. Stack 3 to the right side. 1 to the left. Ball in the left hash. Strike to left to the quarterback. Stifter takes a snap. False start. On the Panthers, I believe, with 3:52 left to go in this opening quarter. First flag of the game.
Yeah, he's going to call it as
encroachment on the defense.
Okay. And he was looking at the line judge here was looking over at GSL and talking to them. So I was like, man, is he like pointing out, hey, this is what you're doing? But nope, encroachment there on the defense. So nice job. Of course, one of the big things too we talk about, right? Let them make the penalties. Don't make the penalties hurt yourself.
2nd and 3 for the Panthers. Again, same formation, an arrow to the right side with 3 wideouts, 1 to the left, ball on the left hash. Stifter takes it head high snap. He'll keep it going right side, looking to get to the edge. Follows his blockers, got room across the field at the 45-40. At the numbers, at the 35. And he's finally slung down around the 30-yard line. What a run from Landon Stifter, taking it across midfield. for a pickup of 26.
Good job by Stifter there. Just off the race, able to get outside. But again, great downfield blocking. The offensive line and the tight end securing that side of the defensive line. He's able to get around. But then also nice job by Stifter breaking a couple of arm tackles there, getting a couple extra yards on it. Beautiful run there by the GSL Panthers and Stifter.
1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 33-yard line, going right to left in this opening quarter. 7-0 Watertown-Mayer leading on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Again, that arrow, 3 wideout stack to the right side. Airkey, the single wideout to left. Quick snap pass tipped. Left side intended for Airkey. Knocked down at the line. Good job by the D linemen getting their hands up there for Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah, and they've got some big boys up there. Not super tall, but some good bodies up there. And again, just defender puts his hand up, is able to knock it down and out of the air.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for GSO with 3:12 left to go in this opening quarter of action. Watertown-Mayer got the opening kickoff, marched 62 yards on 12 plays, ended with a 1-yard touchdown run by Behrens. Panthers trying to respond. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, ball in the right hash. Takes a snap, student body left side with it. Stifter following his blockers, looking to get to the edge, gets to the 30. Good lead block at the 25 and knocked out of bounds. At about the 24-yard line, he'll be about a half-yard short. No, they'll spot him at the 23, a pickup of 10. Well, let's wait to see. Yes, it is. Pickup of 10 and a first down, I think. They signaled first down.
Yep.
First down. By number 62. That is Dylan Barton with some outside blocking.
Good blocking by the Panthers.
First down.
Yeah, great job right there once again. But then, of course, Stifter doing a great job, having some good vision down the field and able to scamper in for a big first down.
1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 23-yard line. Ball in the left hash. Under center is Stifter. Takes a snap, handoff. Left side strike. Met in the hole. Then kept his legs moving on that one. Good job by Deacon O'Brien to meet him there, but nice job by Strike to drive forward and still pick up 3 on that one when he probably could have picked up 0.
Yeah, he did a good job right there. Like you said, gets the initial hit, but still driving those legs forward and falling forward for an extra yard or 2. Good job by Stifter there, and that's the biggest thing too, right? Is just keep pounding away, but as long as you fall forward, that's the biggest thing that comes out of a run like that.
2nd and 7, shotgun, 1 wide out each side. Strike to the right of the quarterback, Stifter. Airkey wide out to the left, Tearaway to the right. Takes a snap, keep it right side. Stifter with it. That's a hold on Strike, and there's a tackle and a bring down by William Otto at the 15-yard line on Landon Stifter, but you can't tackle a guy when you're trying to block him as Strike did. Easy call, especially when it's at the point of where the run is happening, too. It's an easy call for the officials. Holding against GSL.
Yeah, and it's Foley that's coming across and just really gets into the grills of Strike right there, and Strike really just didn't know what else to do besides grab onto him a little bit, and
trying a little belly to belly.
But he definitely kind of hip chucked him there a little bit to get him onto his back, and like you said, holding call is called.
So backs him up to the Watertown-Mayer 30-yard line, making it 2nd and 16 for the Panthers. Little confusion coming out of the huddle. Play clock pause. Now it restarts. 2 wideouts to the left, running back to each side of the quarterback, Stifter. Showing blitz. Gets the snap. Has time. Cocks the right arm back. Throws it deep. Near side for Airkey, and Airkey spun himself around a little too much. Throw was tight to the sideline, but Airkey, like a center fielder, kind of got caught on that one. He spun himself around too much. He did 2 pirouettes on that play.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is there, too, right? As an outfielder, too, you're always taught that if you're going over the shoulder one way and you notice the ball's drifting, you don't do the spin. You got to just turn the shoulders and go the other way over the other shoulder to try to, you don't take your eye off the ball too long. But when you start to turn completely in a circle and you backpedal, you lose momentum, you lose speed. And not only that, you're probably just not going to get to it.
And that throw led him far enough away from the nearest defender. He had his defender beat deep on that play, and they just not able to connect. 3rd and 15. Tearaway, the wide out to the right, wide out left is Airkey. Tearaway in motion, right to left, takes a snap, pressure coming. Stifter steps up into the pocket. Now he's going to try and scramble for some. He'll get up to the 26-yard line before he gets knocked down for a pickup of 4. And I imagine a 4th down attempt will be upcoming for the Panthers.
Yep.
For the 4th and 11 or 4th and 12, we got a player down for Watertown-Mayer. Player down on the field. Quick break. We'll take one as well. Minute 59 left to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Listening to Panther football on KGLB. believe it was 66, Brock Shug, that was being helped off the field. A 6 foot, 200-pound
Practice
junior
ball,
for
4th and
Watertown-Mayer.
11.
Help getting off the field. A 4th and 12 for GSL. 2 wideouts to the right, ball in the right hash. Running back on each side of the quarterback, Stifter. Takes the chest-high snap. 4-man rush. Has time. Stands tall in the pocket. Looks. Throws deep. Near side. Overthrown. Intended receiver was Eric. Intercepted. And we brought up the field by Isaiah Wasser. He's across 25. Cuts it back across the field. Tearaway helps knock him down. And finally brought down at the 35. So they ended up gaining a little bit of yardage on the long return by Wasser. And the 4th down pass gets intercepted and sets up Watertown-Mayer with 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in the long scheme of things, right, it's 4th down, you're trying to pick up a first, you got to go deep with it a little bit. A little overthrown over the top of Erkey right there, and of course, their defender's going to pick it off. Yes, he gets a little bit of yards, but a glorified punt. I mean, really, if you really think about it. So, not too bad. Down in GSL's territory here. Now the defense needs to come out, really try to make a big stop here to get their offense back on the field.
7-0 lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Minute 45 left to go. Shotgun 4 wide. 2 to each side. Running back off to the right of the quarterback. Bears takes a snap, hands it off, up the middle with it. Leitner with it across the 35 up to the 40. Keeps the legs spinning. Spins down to the 44-yard line before he's finally tackled on that play. A pickup of 9 for Leitner.
Now, one thing I just saw right there, too, is they're running a blitz play with Braxton Strike, right? The biggest thing is, though, is he's coming up and really showing the blitz off in which hole he's going to go. And if they're going to run any type of a midline or anything like that, they can choose which side they want to go on. They're releasing, letting that guy come through and going the other way. Got to maybe hide that blitz just a tad.
2nd and 1. 3 wideouts, 2 right, 1 left. 1 and goes in motion. Gannon Lee right to left across the line. Takes a snap, hand off. Leitner up the middle. 1st down and more up to midfield before he finally gets stopped. Pickup of 6. 1st down for Watertown-Mayer as they are back on march after their opening touchdown drive of this game. They're to the midfield with a minute left to go in the first quarter, up 7-0.
Arendio with the first contact. 1st down.
Absolutely gorgeous night. See the fields. There'll be machinery in that soon enough.
Seen a couple of guys down towards Gaylord that were combining beans already. It was kind of weird to see already, but hey, field looked brown. They were ready to roll. Dust was flying.
You don't have to worry about drying stuff out this year, that's for sure. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Barron's actually in a pistol formation, running back behind him. Gannon Lee goes in motion left to right. They'll swing pass it out to him on the right side, caught behind the line of scrimmage, up to the midfield, and a 45 before he gets knocked out of bounds on that one by Brody Rushmeyer. Pick up a 4 for Lee on the carry, technically, since that was a backwards pass.
Barron's pass is complete to number 3, Gannon Lee, for a gain of 4.
Clock running
Stopped
as we're near the end of
number
the
17,
first quarter.
Brody
Quickly played
Rushmeyer.
first quarter, but out of bounds. The clock stops with
2nd
24
and
seconds
6.
left to go. 2nd and 6
For
upcoming
the
for Watertown-Mayer.
Royals.
Nice little play where they put Lee in motion and swing pass out to him. 3 wideouts to the left, running back off to the left of the quarterback, Barron's. That's Leitner off to his left. Barron's takes the shotgun snap, chest high, 4-man rush, has time, steps, throws deep, has a man open down the field, and it is caught by William Otto, and a complete breakdown of coverage on that one. Otto brings it down to the 16, a pickup of 30.
Yeah, and just able to split and gets behind the cornerback, John Tearaway. And then, of course, Frank Tearaway had to come all the way across, try to stick with him with Arandia. And the biggest thing is, though, is you got to make sure that if he's coming, the guy coming through the middle and busting out, kind of doing that flag route, you got to have some over-the-top help right there. But he gets behind the cornerback, just able, and he has to slow down for the ball a little bit. But he makes a big play right there, of course, and brings it down for a big set of games.
And that will do it for the first quarter of action. All Watertown-Mayer in this first quarter. They lead 7-0 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard over GSL.
Again, folks, we have 50-50 raffle for your Panther boosters.
Car and truck repair
Drawing at halftime.
That's why they have so many loyal customers at Pro Auto Glencoe. Visit Pro Auto Glencoe for honest and reliable repair. Their goal is to make sure your repair is fixed the first time and at the best value. That includes minor or
also the $100 Ranger.
Find out more at ProAutoGlencoe.com or check them out on Facebook. Trust your vehicle to Rick and Pros at Pro Auto Glencoe.
Save money with energy conservation tips and rebates through the Glencoe Light and Power Commission. Whether you are planning to purchase Energy Star appliances or products, switch to LED holiday lights, or simply want your home, farm, or business to operate more energy efficiently, Glencoe Light and Power Commission is in your corner, working to ensure your needs are met while saving you money. Visit GlencoeLightandPower.com to learn more. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students, it's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation.
It's trivia time.
7-0
You can
lead
find
in
Mr.
favor
Sanju.
of
He has a
Watertown-Mayer.
prize for
Opening
you.
drive wins 62
Who's our
yards
starting
for a
quarterback
touchdown.
of the
Mayer ends with a
1996
touchdown run. And
Panther
now
football is
moved
the
the ball
first
down the field,
GSL
turned it
football
over
team
on
that
down
made it
for
to
the
the state
interception on
tournament.
4th down play.
Lost a heartbreaker to the Zephyrs.
Took over
Who was
at
our
the
starting
35,
quarterback of
and
the
now they're already at the
1996 Panther football team?
17-yard line, going right to left.
With the light shining bright on his head, you might see a reflection.
The quiz question is targeting somebody that normally is up in the that has been up in the booth. And, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Rob DeCourcy throwing shade at other bald men.
Yeah, one bald guy to the next.
One bald guy to another.
Yeah.
Friendly fire. No one's angry at you. Pistol formation, slanted out of the right for Watertown-Mayer. Foley, the deep man in that. Gets the toss play right side. He's got a good hold. Flag on the play. Gets it out. Ball shoots out inside the 5, and it's recovered by GSL. Let's see what the flag is on the play. But it got shot out of the hands of Foley. Shot for about 8 yards. In GSL back at their own 2, but this is a huge swing in this game to potentially take points off the board from Watertown-Mayer. See what the flag is before we celebrate
Panthers
too
take
much.
over on their own 1. First down, Panthers.
And it's going to be this Watertown-Mayer to take over to the GSL side. So a huge fumble. See who got on that fumble?
I did not. That referee was so quick to get up there, and then there was a scamper of players, and I couldn't see who ended up having it. I do want to say it was John Turway, is who I thought.
So it is a turnover. GSL gets it with 11:52 left to go in the first half. Panthers now will try and take advantage of the turnover, but they're deep in their own territory at their own 2, Adam. This is a little bit dangerous territory to be in for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing here is you have definitely got to find a way to get the ball moving forward, right? I mean, you're on the 2-yard line. Anything can come real quickly and really mess up the play, especially when you're that close to the end zone. You definitely don't want to be in there for a safety.
So whatever the penalty was, I'm not sure if it was a legal shift or legal formation. Watertown-Mayer is trying to argue the play should not have happened. I don't think it was a false start. So that would have negated the fumble, and they'd still have the ball. Is what they are arguing on the Watertown-Mayer side. And head coach Andrew Phillips is raising the question to which the
folks, we had an answer already for our trivia question.
So 11:52 left to go.
Right away. Yes, it was Josh Monahan was our
Is
starting
a
quarterback
first
for that
down for GSL
1996
at their own
Panther
2-yard line,
football
going
team.
left to right. Down
The
7-0.
supervisor will be looking for Mr. Sanju for her free gift.
Light and Power scoreboard. But a huge turnover. And now, danger territory. Going in the shotgun. You start with your quarterback in the end zone here, Adam. This is
I mean, here it comes now, too. You better have a good snap.
shotgun formation. Strike to the right of the quarterback, Stifter. Overloading blitz left side. They come with it, but he's going to run it to the right side. Looking for the edge. Gets it across the 5, and then knocked down from behind, but driven forward up towards the 8-yard line. Create a lot of space. 6-yard pickup going right side with that one by Landon Stifter, and they did enough on the blocking on the right side, and you could see the load-up blitz coming from the offensive left side defense.
Yep, and great job right there on the blocking. Of course, Strike coming out, kicking out the first guy, and then, of course, a nice job by the tackle coming out a little bit and just kicking out that linebacker enough for Stifter to make a nice cut back inside.
2nd and 3. Stifter back under center. Strike behind him. One wide out to each side. Ball start. Right guard. And I think that was going to be a quick snap no matter what. And everybody just slightly off cadence there.
Yeah, and Dylan Turlinden, number 74, just getting a little anxious right there, and he comes across quick. Like you said, you think it was going to be kind of a quick snap right there, first sound. He got a little excited, just kind of came across a little bit, but minor penalty, keep things moving here. But again, that's one of the things we always talk about is don't mentally break down to hurt yourself.
Timeout taken by GSL with 11:13 left to go. That backed him up 4 yards, or was that? Yep. It is a timeout for GSL. 7-0. Watertown-Mayer leading on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installation, serving the GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia areas. We've got you covered with floor coverings, tile and stone, cabinets, and, of course, Cambria countertops. Good job. I know. I'm sorry. You had your mic on. Call for your free at-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
Appreciate them for being our timeout sponsors all season long.
Yes, we really appreciate that. Appreciate all of our sponsors. And don't forget, if you're listening on the radio tonight, but you know maybe next week you're going to be gone, do not forget to download the KGLB app from your app store wherever you have phone service or an internet connection. You can listen to us wherever you are. Doesn't matter if you're out in the field, doesn't matter if you're away from home, whatever. Download the app and tune in every Friday night.
Interesting timeout call there by Coach Kosak. He want to calm everybody down. 2nd and 8 upcoming at their own 4. Back under center is Stifter. Takes a snap, handoff strike. Little counter trying to go right side. He is met in the backfield, and he is taken down at the 3. A loss of 1 on the carry for strike.
Back to the original line of scrimmage for GSL. Maybe a tad past that as well, but biggest thing here now is 3rd and long coming up. GSL's got to find a way to move that ball, and it can't be going backwards this close to the end zone, because you start trying to chop the feet and get driven back even more. You don't want to be in the end zone and get a safety.
So shotgun formation. 1 wide out to each side. Air key to the left, Taylor to the right, strike to the right of the quarterback. Stifter takes the waist-high snap, has time, steps into the pocket, tries to escape left side. He get at the line of scrimmage, but spins himself forward back up to the original line of scrimmage of the 3. No loss on that one for Landon Stifter, but not a whole lot of room for the punt team for the Panthers in this spot with 4th and 9 upcoming. Punt team out for the Panthers, and should mention they are going to be going with their backup. Luke Grepke hurt his shoulder, not able to reach fully up, so we're going to go with the backup punter for GSL as well.
It's going to be Josh Feeke that's going to be punting.
Gannon Lee back to receive. He stands at the GSL 30. Late sub on is Tearaway for GSL. Low snap, able to handle it. Feeke gets it high. Booming punt, not long, but a high one. It'll hop at the 30, and it'll go backwards, and it's going to be great starting field position for Watertown-Mayer, 1st and 10 at the GSL 28-yard line.
Yeah, Feeke there, just, low snap for him, plus he's got some pressure coming on his right side. Has to get the boot off, and he just catches that toe pointing upwards a little too much. Ball goes straight up in the air. Like I said, high booming kick, just about a little over 30 yards, I guess you could say. Maybe not quite right there on that punt, but still gets him away from the end zone. Now the defense once again has to come back out here and make a huge stop.
Problem was the backspin he had on that one. It landed at the 35, went back to the 28. So great starting field position for the Royals, up 7-0. 3 wide outs to the left. Running back off the left to the quarterback, Behrens. Takes a snap. Corner blitz coming. Has time. Throws it deep. Near side through the hands of Gannon Lee. And he had him open over the top, but just not able to connect on the pass from Behrens to Lee. And they had one of those type of passes last week for a touchdown into the end zone.
A little bit of a linebacker blitz right there by Miguel Arandia. And he tried to come around the corner, and he tried to just finesse his way through, and then just threw the shoulder into the quarterback there for a little bit. And very close to being a late hit there right there, too. So you got to be careful. And the ref and him had a conversation as well, and just got to be really careful of that.
2nd and 10, ball in the right hash of the GSL 28-yard line. 3 wideouts to the left. Fully the running back to the left of the quarterback, Behrens. Ball in that right hash. Tight end right side of the line. Takes the waist-high snap. Blitz comes up the middle. Has time. Throws it deep again. Going towards Gannon Lee again, but this time double coverage there. And incomplete. Now a late flag in the backfield. I did not see if somebody got to Behrens or what happened there at the end of the play.
Yeah, I didn't see there either. I watched the throw. And Behrens, you got to give him props. Really good throw.
Watertown-Mayer. Wow.
So big for GSL right there. But again, Behrens just steps back, and he's able to really get some time, and he just launches that ball. Beautiful tight spiral there, but just a little extra mustard. And GSL coming up fortunate here in the last couple of plays with him overthrowing it. Now a big penalty, too, to push him back a little bit. But now the defense really needs to step up here on 2nd down.
10 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. So they're at the GSL 38-yard line now. And a 2nd and 20 upcoming for Watertown-Mayer with 9:36 left to go in this first half of action. A 7-0 lead for Watertown-Mayer.
For the Royals.
2nd and 20. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Running back fully to the right of the quarterback, Behrens. Ball nearly middle of the field. Edge blitz coming. Has time. Behrens throw. Far side. It is caught. Gets around the initial tackler. Bringing it forward. Hit Isaiah Wasser and brought down across the 25 up to the 23-yard line. Pickup of 15.
Yeah, right there. Good pressure by Arandia, blitzing in on that, of course, but now strike. When you got a guy that's going to come in and catch that ball, don't get that happy feet, right? Just make sure you can kind of sit, break down, and allow yourself that action to move left or right to make that tackle. Completely got juked out of the shoes there, but kind of standing up tall. Got to stay low.
Good job by Behrens recognizing where the blitz was coming from and throwing to that opening from where the blitz was.
And a good block there by, I think it was Foley that actually came in and made a really good block on Arandia.
3rd and 5 for Watertown-Mayer. Shotgun, 3 wide out to the left. Running back off to the left of the quarterback, Behrens. Takes a snap, looking to mesh play up the middle, Foley with it. First down up to the 20, to the 15, dragging Panther defenders, peeling them off one at a time, and finally brought down at the 10. Pickup of 13 when it felt like half the defense for GSL touched him at one point on that run.
You know, and you can't even be upset with how they're tackling. GSL was going low on him, hitting him in the legs, trying to wrap the hands around, but he's just doing a good job of high-stepping through those tackles and everything, and just keeps the legs turning and moving and gets some good yardage for Watertown-Mayer.
1st and 10, no, 1st and goal at the 10. Shotgun for a 3 wide, all to the left, ball in the right hash, takes a snap, handoff, Foley, bounces it right side, looking to get to the edge. Good job of the defense. They bring him down, no gain on the play for Foley. Good job stretching that out on the far side. Arandia in there along with
Rushmeyer. Yep. Yeah, Brody Rushmeyer doing a good job. And of course, throwing your wrestler comment right away, of course, right? But he gets down, breaks down, stays low center of gravity, and just follows Foley as he comes at him, right? Good angle to it. And he actually gets a nice little pickup in there with those legs and pushes him down.
It's called a double leg.
You betcha.
So those of you filling out your bingo card, that free space wrestling reference, you hit it already. Shotgun. Keith Behrens up the middle, cutting it left side into the 5. Kid bounces off of tacklers, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run for Nathan Behrens, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night for Watertown-Mayer.
Got an injured GSL Panther down in the field right there. I can't see who it is. I want to say.
Now let's see who's standing in the huddle and see if we can try and pick
Well,
out
I was just
what
saying, I
number
think
is there.
I think it's Tearaway. I think it's Frank Tearaway is who it is.
And that could very well be. Player down on the field, 13-0, the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Injured player, timeout. Panthers down on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, 13-0 to Watertown-Mayer.
Food, make sure you stop at Unhinged Pizza in Glencoe. Stop by for their always good pizzas, crazy good chicken, all-you-can-eat buffet, salad bar, and more. Book one of their back rooms for your next occasion. Treat your family to Unhinged Pizza in Glencoe.
No one works harder than Matthews Vasha Construction. Matthews Vasha Construction specializes in remodeling, custom homes, and light commercial work. Visit them on Facebook to find out more. Find experienced carpenters providing quality craftsmanship at Matthews Vasha Construction.
Player down for the Panthers.
Panther fans, it is homecoming at halftime. We will be introducing the 2023
Watertown-Mayer taking
Royal
advantage of the short field, Adam, and converting some powerful
and
runs.
also
They had
a
a 2nd and
special
20 and able to
halftime performance
convert and make
by
that a
our
first down.
Panther
Yeah, and even
cheerleaders.
Behrens right there on that run too. I mean, just slow and methodical. I mean, really not like exerting himself, and just kind of high stepping, putting his big body into the motion and laying down some guys is what he pretty much did, just to scamper in there. And of course, Arandia takes him down as he's already into the end zone. But yeah, just we're able to get the ball back and just slowly work its way down the field, especially after the big penalty, like you said.
3rd drive of the game, 2 touchdowns for Watertown-Mayer. The only one that didn't end in a touchdown was a fumble in the red zone by Foley. The GSL recovered at their own 2, but weren't able to move the ball offensively, which set up the short field for Watertown-Mayer. 2-point conversion, or I should say extra point upcoming. Tearaway is standing on his own feet. It's a good sign. He's walking off under his own power. So a good sign there for the Panthers, but Don't know how long or if he will be available for the rest of the night or not. That's a huge loss for the Sanders.
Yeah, and just a couple of injuries already. Of course, some guys on the sidelines kind of puts you down into your maybe towards the lower side of your depth chart of some guys that don't usually get so much playing time. So now they got to do some adjusting here for GSL.
On for the extra points is Jaron Vogt, the 6'1", 175-pound junior. Barons to hold, snap there, spot down, kick is up, end over end, it is up, and it is good. With 8:04 left to go in the first half. The score now reads Watertown-Mayer 14, GSL 0 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. That drive taking a minute 42 off the clock. 5 plays, 28 yards into the end zone. They go with a 10-yard touchdown run by Barons, and now Adam, the offense for GSL really needs to has to have some sort of response on this drive.
Yeah, definitely. They got to find a way to really just, dig deep within themselves and move that ball. And again, it's taking what you learned all week in practice, right? You got to watch some film. You got to work on a couple of different key reads, key blocks, things like that, whether it's a cat, a switch, whatever. But the offensive line's got to find a way to really open something up and give either the quarterback the time that they need in the backfield to make a pass, or you're just opening up some holes, allowing them some running room out there.
And when you get that opportunity to make the pass, you can't overthrow your receiver by a couple of yards like we saw already.
Yeah, 100%. You got to find it within yourself to hit that target. Make sure you make the correct read and how far you're going to lead them out there with the pass. And maybe this is the time too here as well, right? Let's get a couple of options out there. Let's do some crossing routes, mix some things up across the middle a little bit. Or give your guys even that little 5-0. Something that's quick outside. The other thing that wouldn't be a bad thing here, a couple of screen plays, right? Just throw them off guard a little bit.
And if you're using that bingo card again,
there you
Adam
go.
Dahman referencing screens.
Oh, man, do I love them screens.
Vote to kick it off. Motzko and John Tearaway back to receive for GSL. High short kick again. Motzko will catch it on the run at the 17-yard line, across the 20, 25, into the pile, and at the 32, and that's where he'll be brought down. 1st and 10 for GSL at their own
Kevin Motzko with the return,
33-yard line
smacked hard by number 22.
Going left to right. Again, no wind to speak of tonight. Sun has set. Absolutely gorgeous night. You're starting to see the dew start to set onto the field as well.
Yeah, you definitely can see a little bit of fog hanging in there a little bit, so it's coming as it gets cooler here, and it's going to be a fun night for football here yet as we keep moving on.
14-0 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. GSL's third drive of the game. Interception and punt their first 2 drives. I-formation backfield with Card, the deep man in the eye. They hand it off to the fullback, and that is Strike. Yes, Strike with the carry. So they move him up to fullback, and he hits it across the 35 up to the 38-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the carry for Strike.
Yeah, we know that Repke kind of has a little bit of an injury here tonight as well. He's got his shoulder wrapped up, and we're not seeing him out there too much on the offensive side. You see him out there every now and then for the defense, but I think they're really kind of just monitoring his time here tonight.
So John Tearaway, the deep guy in the I formation with Strike as the fullback. 2nd and 4. Stifter under center. Flag. Who jumped? Oh, offsides on Watertown-Mayer. Again, that's the second time we've seen that. Should mention Evan Motzko is in the spot of Tearaway. So the 5'9", 145-pound sophomore is out on the field for GSL.
Yeah, and I think what you're seeing here, why they're calling that offsides here, is you've got a guy, too, that's lining his helmet just over that ball, and you can't be across that ball tip by any means. So got to find a way to get yourself set up, get back a bit, check your guy next to you, see how close you are to him. And, again, especially guys that get into the 3-point, if you get into that 4-point, you're a little back more.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. I-formation backfield. Stifter takes a snap, handoff. No, pulls it out of the gut of Strike, takes it right side across the 45 up to the 47. Pickup of 4 for Stifter on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for GSL, down 14-0, 7:05 and counting left to go first down.
Going to get a little critical here now, right? This is the offensive guy coming out at me, a little bit of offensive line stuff, a little bit of standing around, right? So that ball is hiked right away and snapped. You got to get across. If you're a guy that's on the backside of the play, you got to get downfield into that linebacking core and make a backside block.
2 wideouts to the right. Motzko is slot right as Eric. The I-formation backfield. Strike the fullback. They'll hand it off to the deep man. With it, forward as John Tearaway up to midfield before he gets stood up and driven backwards. But a good pickup of 3, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, of course, forward progress right there, right, from Tearaway, doing a good job, kind of getting stood up a little bit, but keeps the feet chopping, of course. Not much too, John, you know, good gumption out there, keeps moving on. Of course, he's a sophomore as well, but 5'10", 150 pounds. He's got to keep that low, right? Keep it low, keep the ball tucked, get that shoulder down into some guys.
Pickup of 3, 3rd and 3 at midfield with 6:15 and counting left to go in the first half, down 14-0 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. I formation, backfield, Erke, single wide out to left, Motzko to the right. I formation, backfield, Stifter under center, takes a snap, handoff, strike, left side with it, kept the legs moving, he'll be close. I don't think he'll have enough for a first down. Oh, wait to see who wins the argument on where the spot is. Near line judge would give him enough for a first down.
Yeah.
Far side is about a half-yard short. The chain gang is hoping for a first down.
He
the
moved
back
up
guys
now.
already picked it up and moving. And they will move it forward. It's enough for a first down. Well, they were looking at it, and they just told them, let's get moving. So pick up a 3 for strike on the carry, and a first down for GSL.
Well, and the judge that's over by the chain gang across from us, he was the one that was back a little bit, but as he ran, he moved an extra yard up, so they gave him the first down.
First and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 47. Strike to the right of the quarterback, Stifter in the shotgun, one wide out each side. Takes a snap, going right side. Looking to get to the edge is Stifter. Gets across the 45 to the 40 and knocked out of bounds. Good job blocking downfield by Motzko on that one as he gets it up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 7 for Stifter.
Yeah, good job by Stifter. Good job by the right side here. That's going to be Hernandez over there along with, is that going to be, yes, Dylan Troinen, I'm sorry, but doing a good job securing that side of the defensive line, able to really just kind of ride it with them, keep pushing them up, allowing Stifter to turn on the jets a bit and get around the outside and get out of bounds. Good pickup by GSL's offense.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Watertown-Mayer 40-yard line. Second time they've gotten into Royal territory in this game. 2 wideouts to the left, I formation, ball in the right hash. Stifter takes snap, handoff, straight, bouncing it left side. He's got the edge, a first down and more, across the 30, to the 25, and brought down, and maybe a break on that one for GSL. It looked like there might have been a hold on the left tackle that was not called. Strike gets the first down, a pickup of 16.
Yeah, it's going to be Bargman out there. I think you're right. He got away with one, but you know what? Sometimes you keep that arm in, tucked in to the center of your body. You can grab on every now and then. That guy might be tough for him to see, that ref. Doing a good job, of course, in concealing that a bit, but does a great job allowing Stifter or Strike to get out there, make a beautiful cut-up field and some good yardage. Is there a flag on the play?
They've held things up.
Oh, yeah, they're going to call it. He did call it. Oh, there is a flag.
There is a flag, yes.
Way back there. So they did
42,
get it.
They did find it.
Yep. He did not get away with it.
Did not.
Sorry, folks.
And that's also, especially when it's on the edge of a play like that, where it's running right by, it makes it tough not to see it.
Like I said, though, as a lineman, too, though, I mean, you get your hands inside your shoulders, you can sometimes grab onto those pads a little bit if you keep them close to you, but as soon as you start extending with those hands, that's when you're going to get to see it a little bit.
Got to work on your pummel position.
Yeah,
pummel in, get that inside position, keep them tight.
There's that wrestling stuff again. Here we go.
Backs him up to midfield, 2nd and 13. Ball midfield,
2nd and 13.
on the far side, not on the far hash, going left to right. I formation backfield. Motzko the single wide out to left flanker right side as Erke. Toss play right side. Tearaway trying to get to the edge, following his blockers. Gets across the 50, up to the 45, and driven backwards there. Nice open field hit. Driving him backwards as that's Michael Foley coming from the other side of the field defensively. Long run for him, but he gets to Tearaway and they pick up a 5.
Yeah, Foley did. He came from the complete other side of the field, and he just gets right onto Tearaway there and is able to put down the shoulder pads a bit and drive him back. But good job by Tearaway, too, following the blockers, able to get some good yards back here again. Instead of being past the 10 yards, now you've got a somewhat manageable 3rd and 7 coming up here.
That is 3rd and 8 on the board. Shotgun, 4 wide. Stacked arrow, left side. One to the right is Erke. Running back off the left to Stifter is Strike. Flag. Offside again on the defense. Would that be the 3rd time, or is that? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Offside. Royals.
Boy, if I'm Coach Phillips, I am reiterating some things, though.
I'm trying to figure out who it is that's constantly there. I'm just not seeing it.
3rd and 3.
It's always number 66 that's standing there with his hands on his hips, staring at him.
Foley's walking over, and he's trying to get an explanation on it as well. They're confused. Officials are talking this one over. I'm not sure.
When the line judge on the other side always has a rebuttal to everything.
Well, it's because Phillips is relaying. He's getting it from Phillips.
Right.
So Phillips is just trying to put his illegal shift on GSL instead.
How can you change something? So it's an offsetting?
Well, then the play never happened. Play didn't get out of the gates. You can't call an illegal shift. Just wave the flag off then.
Panthers 3rd and 8 to 44. After a little confusion.
3rd and 8. So what ended up happening is the flag never existed.
No.
All right. Same formation. 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Motzko, the single wideout to the right. They're going to keep it left side. Trying to get to the edge is Stifter, but he got hemmed in. Good job getting up the field by Foley on that right side. Kept Stifter from bouncing it outside. He gets tackled and brought down to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th and 7-ish for GSL.
Stifter, the carry, stopped on the play by 23.
Head coach Gary Kosick really got animated on that one there and is trying to pump up the team here a little bit and get them fired up here. They're going 4th down, and I think they're going for it here.
Yeah. GSL is going to go for it. 4th and 7. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Erke slot left. Running back is John Taylor off to the left of the quarterback, Stifter. Play clock down to 10. Stifter peers over to the sideline with Coach Kosick. They're going to use a timeout here. 3, 2, 1. Timeout with 3:30 and counting left to go in this first half. 14-0 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations, the names you've grown to trust, serving GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia. The decorating store at your door. Great people, great products, great service. Guess what? We've got you covered.
That they do.
That they do. That they do.
As we've mentioned before, it's a great combination of Glencoe and Silver Lake with Bergman and Custom Interiors. Installations.
Custom Installations, yep. Yep, 2 great teams coming together to form one conglomerate right there for you, right?
Yes.
Collaboration. So, yeah, if you're looking to do any type of updating to your kitchen, your bathroom, your living room, your windows, whichever it is, countertops, hey, they can help you out. Head on down south of Glencoe by about, 2-3 miles, and you'll find it down there.
We'll take care of you. 4th and 8. See if GSL is going to go for it still. I think they will. I just down 14-0. Nope, punt team is on. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Fiki back to punt. No one back to receive for Watertown-Mayer yet. They're trying to run somebody. William Otto is now sprinting back. Fiki gets the punt. Has time. High punt far sideline. And that one will bounce out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line. And that's where Watertown-Mayer will start with 3:24 left to go. And all 3 timeouts for the Royals. And it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 15, but the longest amount of field they've had in front of them this entire game.
And I think that's a really smart play right there. Of course, head coach Gary Kosick really wanted to come out and see what they were going to line up as to see if possibly they could make that play work. But once you got to see what the defense came out, calls the timeout, and I just think that's the correct move right there is let's pin them down as far as we possibly can, because if we decide to go for it and we don't make it, we give them really good field position here with only 3:22 left on the clock.
14-0 the lead. Barron's 2 rushing touchdowns for Watertown-Mayer. Here's their starting quarterback. He's in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the left, ball in the right hash. Running back off to his left, takes a snap, handoff Foley with it, going back right side, breaks an arm tackle up to the 20. Now he's gang tackled and brought down at about the 22-yard line. Pick up a 7 for Foley on that one going on the right side.
Yeah, and Foley there comes around that right side, and Card does a good job of coming across, trying to force him back up, and he does. But then Card just didn't quite wrap him up, and you can tell he's frustrated at himself there. Again, break down, low center of gravity, stay low, get around that waist, or even just further lower on the legs. You can bring a guy down that's big like that.
2nd and 4, again shotgun, 3 wide to the left, running back off to the left of the quarterback. Barron's ball in the right hash. Gets the snap, hand off Foley with it right side on the read play. Gets a first down across the 25 up to the 30 before he's brought down. Another pickup of 9 for Foley on the carry. Clock stops as they move the chains with 2:36 in counting left to go in the first half. 14-0 Watertown-Mayer.
And I think Barons and Foley there on that exchange, too, just kind of had that like, oh, do you have it? Do you have it? Because Barons just kind of looked as like he was maybe trying to grasp onto that ball real quickly again, but of course Foley able to get it and just runs down that field, picks up a big first down.
First and 10, but Foley comes off the field, little hobbled there. 3 wideouts to the left. Leitner now to the left of the quarterback. Barons, ball on the right hash, tight end right side, takes a snap, looking left, staring left, throwing left, caught by Gannon Lee, trying to break the initial tackle. Good open field play, bringing him down there by GSL. Lee gets it up to the 36-yard line.
Barons,
A good job right there, adding some pressure. Strike there comes through on the blitz, and he's just about maybe a second away from getting either a hand on that ball or bringing down Barons there, but Barons just able to stay firm in that pocket, make a clean pass.
2nd and 4, minute 45 and counting left to go. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Running back off to the right of the quarterback, Barons. GSL brings a blitz up the middle. Barons rolls out to the right side, still looking to throw. Throws it across his body, and that one is caught and speared and brought down shy of midfield. There's William Otto up to the 48. Clock stops, picked up at 12.
That's going to be Stifter that's back there playing that safety position, and he does a good job of dropping down, putting that shoulder pad into the lower legs there, but of course he's able to come down with the reception again.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Minute 30 and counting left to go. All 3 timeouts still left. 3 wideouts to the left, ball right hash. Barons takes the waist-high snap, half-time blitz coming. Arandia is there! Arandia brings him down for a loss of 8 on the play. What a blitz. He came in blindside, and Barons did not see him, and that is the first sack of the season for the Panthers.
Great job by Arandia, coming through strong, able to finally get through there unscathed, and makes the sack. And, of course, with that sack, another $20 from Pro Auto and Transmission to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $20.
I wasn't going to say not just any. The first one.
The first, yes.
Pro Auto and Transmission, they're celebrating.
Yes, they are. They are. The sack attack is live.
Streamers are coming in. The timeout called by Watertown-Mayer. 14-0 Royals lead. Minute 14 left. Timeout Watertown-Mayer.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations. Families serving families in the GSL Hutchinson, Waconia areas, celebrating over 45 years of service, quality, and value. Call for your free in-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
Appreciate them for being our timeout sponsors. Twins in action tonight. Magic number is 8.
Nope. Nope.
Coming into the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
I'm sorry.
I'm not 6-0 the lead. Bottom 4 in Chicago.
Oh, good.
So we're sneaking by.
Well, they were just talking about on K-Fan here a little bit about how the Twins are really hopeful here right now that Buxton might be coming back in and could play some center field, but you have to play him in a position. You can't be taking out some of these young guys in that DH role right now that have been doing very well. It's going to be very tricky to see if they decide to put him in or not.
After halftime,
guys tell me they're listening in Myrtle Beach. That's the beautiful thing about the app.
Jeff Monahan sniping in there from the app. Great job out there downloading that, and then, of course, giving us a little promotion on that, too. Thanks, Jeff, for tuning in.
I'm sure his daughter set that up for him. So
probably. Well, and he's got to listen to his brother up here, too, calling some plays.
3 wide to the left. Blitz comes. He'll throw it deep far side. He got hit as he threw the intended receiver. There's Deacon O'Brien on the far side. Good man-to-man coverage, and that'll bring up 3rd and 16 for Watertown-Mayer.
I'm going to give you overthrew. Even though he got hit, he really overthrew his receiver there. And his receiver didn't even realize.
He stopped running. He didn't think the pass was coming his way.
The ball threw him about 10, 15 yards yet. Yeah, I don't think he thought the ball was going to make it to him.
3rd and 16. Barons in the shotgun. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash. Running back off to his right on this 3rd and 15. 4 down lineman for GSL. They'll bring a blitz. Arandia coming back. Blindside. He's hit as he throws again. The ball comes loose, and it'll go out of bounds.
By your Panthers defense by number 11.
Blindside blitz. Arandia
number
coming
9.
in there.
Sawyer
He's working very well. He's finding that gap, and he's really putting the pressure on the Bears. Not feeling that pressure from the blind side.
Yeah, did a good job. Arandia coming in, and then, of course, that's going to be Lindemann as well. NASCAR package, right? He's in there, speed on that line a little bit, and he takes off and puts some additional pressure on with Arandia. Nice job by the GSL defense here on that play.
Stifter back to receive the punt, stands at his own 20. I believe that's both to punts. Actually, I think that's fully punted from his own 28-yard line. But Barons is the up man, so you got to be careful. Snap is whistle. Timeout. Watertown-Mayer before the play with 1:18 left to go. 14-0 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Timeout, Royals.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installation, serving the GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia areas. With name brand floor covering and window treatments direct from the mill to you, plus cabinets and Cambria countertops. Call for your free in-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
So what did Coach Phillips see in that lineup defensively against that Hunt team?
Well,
maybe he wanted to call that timeout.
And there was a lot of confusion over here for GSL as well. I mean,
Eric was about to run on the field, and
he was about to. Yep, Reyes goes out there. Lindemann's looking to say, am I coming off? Am I staying in? What are we doing? We running a defensive play. We setting up for the punt return. What are we doing? So there was a lot of confusion on GSL's side as well. And, of course, Phillips over there probably is noticing that, too, and saying, hey, maybe we can actually run something here. It could be a fake coming. You just never know here, of course, this late in the first half.
John Tearaway back deep to receive. Frank got hurt earlier this game. Arandia being looked at now on the sideline as well, stretching out his left leg.
Yep, and they did have Stifter back, but now Stifter's coming up here as an up man, so maybe they are preparing more for that fake.
Yeah, a bit more of a safe situation here. Barron's the up man. Foley, the deep guy, fumbles the snap, has time, punts it away. A good line drive kick far side, hops up at the 25-yard line. Will be caught and held down by Watertown-Mayer about the 24. And it'll be first and 10 at their own 24 for GSL, going left to right with 1:11 left to go. And this is kind of a weird situation to be in for GSL. How hard do you try and go for it here, or do you just try and milk the clock, get to the half, you get the ball first to start the second half?
I think the biggest thing here, though, too, is that you don't...
And there's only one timeout each side.
Yeah, but you don't also try to, run it so quick 3-and-out style here, and then all of a sudden you're punting and giving them a little bit of time on the clock as well. So, but, I mean, if you're going to run some plays here and try to move down the field, you got to make them count.
Under center with an I formation strike with fullback. Tearaway, the deep man in the I. One wide out each side. That's John Tearaway, the deep guy. They'll hand it off to Strike. Cuts it back right side. Gets up to the 25-yard line. Keeps the legs turning. Gets up to the 26. A pickup of 2 on the play. And it, may not be some fans may not be happy, but I think that's the right decision, just to run on first down. Make sure you kill some of the clock here. You can kind of dictate. You just don't want to throw twice and do completions, then try and run. Watertown-Mayer uses their final timeout. They've got 50 seconds to try and get down the field. 2nd and 8 upcoming, and GSL is in no hurry here to get many, if any, plays away before we get to the half. They only have to run one more before the half. And that's the way it's starting to trend. I formation backfield. Strike the fullback. John Tearaway, the deep guy. They'll hand it off to Tearaway, going left side, trying to find his way through the hole. Almost stepped out of a tackle. And if he does, there was some room on that left side. He's taken down. Pickup of 1 for John Tearaway. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. 10 seconds left to go. Nobody is flinching on doing anything else here. So that looks like that will be it for the first half of action, and it's been a fun one between these two teams. A 14-0 lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer over GSL, the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Coming up at the half, we'll get you your halftime report and stats brought to you by Johnny Rock's Body Shop of Glencoe on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. The score reads Watertown-Mayer 14, GSL 0. We're at the half here in Glencoe.
Proudly serving the area for over 30 years. They offer daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. And don't forget about their famous beef commercial. Rated the best beef commercial in the state by WCCO-TV. Bumps Family Restaurant in Glencoe, where made from scratch is their recipe. Bumps Family Restaurant of Glencoe has been proudly serving the area for over 30 years. They offer daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. And don't forget about their famous beef commercial. Rated the best beef commercial in the state by WCCO-TV. Bumps Family Restaurant in Glencoe, where made from scratch is their recipe.
If there's one professional service we must count on to be done right, it's accounting. Rely on Jerry Sharpie Accounting in Glencoe to go to work for you. They work year-round with business people and farmers. At tax time or any time you need a certified public accountant, call Jerry Sharpie Accounting in Glencoe.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Panther fans, it is homecoming. Welcome
Nick
to all
was
alumni
struggling
and
last spring.
friends of
He was so
Glencoe
anxious
Silver.
and stressed.
At this time,
What helped?
Well, he joined
will
the
be
soccer team,
introducing
and
our
ever since, he's been a lot
2023
happier. He has more
homecoming
energy, he's less
Congratulations
stressed,
to all of
and
our
he's
fine
definitely
students.
in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's
Up
off
for
his
our
phone
homecoming
for once.
royalty.
It's been
Senior
good for his
Grace
mental health.
Lipke.
Sounds like it's been
She's
good
the
for your
daughter of
mental
Sarah
health, too.
and David.
Participating in
Lipke.
Minnesota high school sports improves
With
students'
Grace
physical
is
and mental health.
Braxton
Encourage your
Strike,
son
son
or
of
daughter to get involved.
Rebecca and
This
Mark
message presented by the
Strike.
MSHSL and the Minnesota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Through every
Caitlin
phase of your
Vincent,
business and personal life,
daughter
Security
of
Bank and
Alyssa
Trust Company
and
partners
Daniel
with you to achieve your
Vincent.
goals. With them, you gain a
And
trusted
Miguel
partner with 13
Randia,
convenient
son of
locations, over
Nancy
80 years
Randia
experience,
and
and
Daniel
financing as
Mitchell.
flexible as your needs. Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing
Addison
lender.
Troutman,
Gavin
daughter
Jansen
of
Stabenow in
Julie
Molden
and
Limited
Brian
is your
Brewer,
full-service
they're out
law
there.
firm with locations in Glencoe
And
and
Eli
Gale. Trust
Cookie,
your legal
son of
matters to
Crystal
Gavin Jansen
and
Stabenow
Dan
and Molden
Cookie.
Limited. Visit them online at gavinlawfirm.com.
AP
Hi, I'm John
Audrey
Mock, and tune-up
Peterson,
Gyrox Body Shop
daughter
in
of
Glencoe.
Krista
For over
and
23
Brian
years, I've been
Peterson,
helping people get back on the road. Whether you're in need of something as basic windshield
escorted
repair or a
by
major full-service
Mav
repair, I
Maverick
can help. At
Buckley,
Gyrox
son of
Body
Haley
Shop, I
and
offer free
Paul
estimates, work with all
Buckley.
types of insurance companies, and offer lifetime
And your homecoming queen and king, your queen is McKenna Calloway, and your king is Kellen. I wanted this my entire life. Nelson. McKenna is the daughter of Joyce and Robert Holloway. And Kellen
14
is the son
nothing to
of
lead at the
Stacey
half.
Nelson
Homecoming with
and
the
Tim Nelson.
homecoming court at this
Our crown
time.
bearers this year were Laura Weinzerl, daughter
Of
of
course, yeah.
Katie Oster and Wesley Weinzerl, and Tuck Todkey, son of Amanda and Matt Todkey.
Good conversation.
Folks, this is your 2023 homecoming
Yeah, definitely.
court.
You know,
and
there's
they
some
are
animation
looking
coming from
fabulous.
even Coach Monahan, Josh Monahan down there. He's really getting into it. And Coach Gary Kosek, he's getting into it. Joe Nix is down there putting some hand motions into it. You know, the biggest one, I was really curious. You didn't see much from Schwartz. You didn't see much from Dave Style. Usually those are animated guys, too.
Schwartz is too busy. He's got all his AD duties he's trying to work on as well at the same
Just
time.
scanning the crowd, everything, always watching.
Yeah, he's always got his head on a swivel with him. He's always busy this time of year. He's just making sure the lights don't go out.
Yeah.
There's no lightning strikes,
Right.
all that good stuff. You remember the good old days
Oh,
back when
yes,
they started?
for sure, for
As we
sure.
get ourselves ready for the half here, it's time for your halftime reports and stats.
Okay, folks,
County
at
Rocks
this
Body Shop
time,
of
we have
Glencoe.
our
Let's give you a
Panther
rundown of how
cheerleading
this game
squad.
has gone. It started off with a touchdown.
Folks, our cheerleaders don't just start in the fall. They have been working hard since school got out. And after their performances today at our Pep Fest, you can see why. They are doing more and more each year. This is a talented group
they get up 7-0
of
with
students we have at
6:25
GSL.
left to go. That
Please
drive
give your
taking about
attention
35
to
off the
center
clock,
field
made
for our
62
Panther
yards,
cheerleaders.
12 plays, 10 of which were runs for Watertown-Mayer. GSL would move the ball on their first drive, but on a fourth down, try and pass it on a 4th and 12. Tried to pass it, got intercepted, and it turns the ball over. It would have, if it drops, it's a turnover on downs anyway. Watertown-Mayer gets it 1st and 10 at their own 35, but then Watertown-Mayer gets it down the field. They fumble in the red zone, recovered by the Panthers at their own 2. Panthers get have to go 3 and out, punt the ball, and they put it at the GSL 28-yard line. That great field position, Watertown-Mayer would not let that slide. They took advantage of it, and they get in 5 plays later. A 10-yard touchdown run by Bears. Both Bears and Foley had some pretty impressive runs on that drive. They got him into the red zone. Into the end zone. The extra point for Foley was up and good. And it's 8:04 left to go in the first half. That drive going 28 yards, taking a minute 42 off the clock. Panthers would move the ball again on their next drive, but end up punching it. Watertown-Mayer would punt for the first time tonight, and the GSL with a minute 11 said, let's just take it to the half with only one timeout left on each side. 14-0 lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer at the half. You hear the dance line, the cheer team is doing a dance performance at the half. You might be able to hear the music slightly in the background.
Just a little bit.
Numbers from the first half for Watertown-Mayer: 5 of 9 passing was made for Mayer for 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Gannon Lee with 2 receptions for 11, and Isaiah Wasser with 1 reception for 15 in that first half. Michael Foley, the leader in rushing. He had 10 carries for 84 yards, but he did have the ball in that first half. Nathan Behrens with both rushing touchdowns, 4 carries for 6 yards. Remember, sacks do count against your rushing yards in college and in high school, so that 1 sack did count against him. And Noah Lecker with 4 carries for 20 yards. Deacon O'Brien with 1 carry for 2, and Gannon Lee with 1 carry for 4 yards. For GSL, not much to speak of passing game-wise. Landon Stiffer over 3 interception in this game. No receptions yet offensively, but Landon Stiffer is the leader in rushing. 10 carries for 58 yards for him in the first half. Frank Strike here carries for 39 yards, and John Tearaway with 3 carries for 9 yards.
Yep, the cheer squad. Let's hear it for the cheer squad.
Trails 14-0 at the half to Watertown-Mayer. That's your halftime report and stats brought to you by Johnny Rock's Body Shop of Glencoe. Adam Bartles, Adam Dahman with you here. Adam, one of the things we kind of mentioned it there, that was a long conversation by the coaches before they went into the halftime to chat with the players, and some animated conversation that was going on as well.
Yeah, very much so. And, you know, the last game we saw Coach Josh Monahan come up to this booth up here, says he needs to see a better view of the field instead of being down on the field, thinks he can be a better line of sight and information for the guys up here. And
he's so used to being up here watching games over the years.
Yeah, right. But, you know, just you could definitely tell he's seen something that they needed to come out and adjust really good here in this second half. So nice to see the coaching staff get together, really look at some things. Brought the iPad down to take a look at some stuff as well. And then Dean Schwartz, of course, down there too, adding in a couple of different things. So seeing a couple of things out there during the game, but also on the iPad too, going into halftime here, talking to that team, getting them ramped up, but making the necessary adjustments to come out as a better team here in the second half.
Should mention, great crowd here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be on this Friday night, but a huge crowd. Great crowd from Watertown-Mayer and a huge crowd along the near side and also that south end zone where the student section of the band is located for the Panthers tonight.
Yeah, great job by them, of course, coming out, supporting. Good, you know, Watertown-Mayer, like you said, traveled well here a little bit tonight too. Good student section over there as well. But yeah, great to see the stands full here tonight. Awesome to see and keep everything going. Of course, you got DJ Rob DeCourcy up here dancing up in the booth, of course, jumping up and down. Joel Voles going, what is going on over there? It's just crazy. Just mayhem up here at Stevens Seminary Stadium.
He does the same thing during basketball games, too. Same thing during basketball games.
Oh, yeah, really? A little more yelling in the basketball games out there. Yeah.
If he danced like that on the sidelines, I don't know if the officials would know what to do.
Right.
I think that'd be more entertaining. 14-0. We're at the half. That's your halftime report and stats brought to you by Johnny Rock's Body Shop of Glencoe. We're back with more. We'll run through scores from last week from the district and from the section. We continue on with the halftime show here on KGLB.
Septic system installed? Maybe a road build or wetland mitigation? Call Burns Excavating in Maine. Steve Burns has been in business for over 25 years and has built a reputation of integrity and high standards. His employees are knowledgeable and skilled, so whether it's a basement excavation, septic installation, road construction, wetland mitigation, or home, contact the Quality Excavator. 952-955-3112.
Hey, it's Rachel from Subway, here to tell you what's going on at your local Subway. Are you friendly and fun? Do you enjoy being part of a team? We're hiring at both of our locations. Days, nights, and weekends, we offer the flexible scheduling you need for your busy life. Did you know we offer a great box lunch program for your away games? Coaches, parents, or players, contact one of our stores for more information on how we can fuel athletes before games. We look forward to serving you soon at either of our convenient locations in Waconia or Watertown.
Come on out to the Loose Line Lodge in downtown Watertown. You'll enjoy the atmosphere and the delicious food. Popular nightly specials include half-pound burgers on Monday nights, beef or chicken tacos on Tuesday nights, chicken wings on Wednesday nights, barbecue ribs on Thursday nights, and 2 chef specials every Friday and Saturday night. Currently hiring, and lots of specials during Vikings football. That's the Loose Line Lodge in downtown Watertown. Check out their website, looselinelodge.com.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for tonight. We do have a couple extra there from Watertown-Mayer. Appreciate them. to give you a rundown of the scores from last week from the Skyline Copper District. It was Mille Lacs over GSL 19-14. This Watertown-Mayer team defeated Minneapolis South by a final score of 31-14. DC over Holy Family 56-14. So the Holy Family's backstory stopped real quick. Litchfield over St. Cloud Apollo 48-15, and it was New London Spicer in a close one, Foley winning 10-6 last week in action. And other teams matchups from Section 2 AA, of course, GSL and Watertown-Mayer, both in Section 2 AA. Howard Lake Waverly Winstead over Montevideo 21-6, and Piers over Rockford 26-14. GSL is the only team that's 0-2 in the section. A lot of 2-0 teams, but a lot of those will play each other, and that will take care of itself. Other games going on tonight, a lot in the Skyline Copper. Big matchup this one tonight, and DC is on the road there at New London Spicer in the latest AP polls. That is number 1 at number 4 in the state going on tonight. Where's my update? I thought I had it. And there it is. 20-10. That's Catena leading at the half over New London Spicer. Other games from the Skyline Copper, it's Litchfield leading over Foley 20-6. They are at the half. That one is in Foley. Tonight, other scores from Section 2 AA tonight. Rockford is at Howard Lake Waverly Winstead, and Rockford is up 21-0 over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead at the half. Those are some of the other scores going on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard as we are here at the half. I should probably do just a cursory glance to see how much Budget Center's winning by currently tonight. They're up 12-3 starting the second half on Totino Grace. That's at Totino Grace. If you want to listen to that, that is on AM 1260 KDUZ. And it's a day that ends in Y, so that means Royce Lewis hit another grand slam for the Twins tonight.
Weird.
His fourth. Twins up 6-0
Man, that
over
guy,
the White Sox.
He's just hot right now. It's just fun to watch. It's good to see the young core finally really coming up, making a big impact for the Twins.
Breaks the Twins single-season grand slam record with that. And just as I mentioned, that a 2-run home run for the White Sox. 6-2 bottom 5. Twins' magic number is at 8. That, of course, combines Twins wins or losses from Cleveland slash Detroit, because I'm not sure if Detroit will hold on, or Cleveland will hold on to the 2 spot in the division, but that's where the Twins sit at this time. Hopefully by this time next week, Twins will either have the division wrapped or could be wrapping it up on Friday night for that. That is your scoreboard update here at the half. We'll take another 3-minute timeout. We'll come back second half for you in 3 minutes here on KGLB.
Work glass replacement, quality work, restoration, custom painting, and pinstriping. Call Corey Popelka at My Old Body Shop today to schedule your appointment. 320-864-4964.
Whether it's your first home or your next, call the experts at Priority 1 Metro West Realty in Glencoe. Brian O'Donnell and crew has been helping customers to buy and sell their homes and properties for years. When it comes to real estate, go with the experts at Priority 1 Metro West Realty
Hello,
in
residents
Glencoe.
of Glencoe Township in the city of Glencoe. We've got a collection coming to you on September 27th. It is an appliance and electronics curbside collection. To sign up for this collection, go to our website under events and click under the Glencoe Township and Glencoe City link. RSVPs are due September 22nd, and we'll get you on the route and come pick up your material. For more information, contact McLeod County Environmental Services, 320-484-4300.
Dairy Queen in Glencoe invites you for a great meal or tasty treat every day of the week. Try their delicious Blizzard of the Month, a full line of Ranger foods, meal combos, and more. And don't forget a delicious DQ cake just right for any special occasion. It's all at Dairy Queen in Glencoe.
What makes Core Trust a great bank? Well, it starts with our Midwestern values. Here at Core Trust, we still value a handshake and a hard day's work. At Core Trust, our values run deep. We're more than just a bank. Member FDIC.
If it can be built, make one call to Steve Shower & Sons Construction between Glencoe and
Fans, it is time to
cement
announce
work,
the
pole
winning
barns,
50,
reclads, new construction,
number.
houses, and remodeling. They have
If
many
you are the
satisfied
winner,
customers
you
throughout
can
the
pick
area.
up
Call
your
Steve
prize
Shower
of
& Sons
merchandise.
Construction today.
It's not just a car. It's a car you worked overtime for, so your team can drive themselves to football practice. State Farm agent Larry Anderson understands that your car and home are things that you work really hard for. So give them the protection they deserve. Call State Farm agent Larry Anderson in Glencoe today.
Next to your home, your car is your biggest investment. Don't settle for less. Go with Ricky experts at Pro Auto Glencoe. They're a full-service auto and light truck repair facility that can handle jobs in all makes and models from simple to complex. See the pros at Pro Auto Glencoe.
If you have that ticket,
wanted to own the very best of something, visit your local John Deere dealer, Midwest Machinery Company of Glencoe, Stewart, and Howard Lake. Don't put off that dream of owning the best. Capture it during deer season at your local John Deere dealer, Midwest Machinery Company. Low prices and great selection are what you'll find every day at Coburn Superstore. The freshest produce, freshest meat, a complete line of frozen items, a full-service pharmacy, deli, and convenience store are all available at Coburn's. It's all at Coburn Superstore on 11th Street in Glencoe. Rectech Outdoor Solutions in Plato carries a full line of outdoor equipment. From Exmark Bobcat and Eagle lawnmowers to Western, Boss, and Snow Dog snow equipment, they have you covered all year long. Stop by Rectech Outdoor Equipment in Plato.
For over 23 years, Johnny Rock's Body Shop has been helping people get back on the road. They'll offer free estimates, work with all types of insurance, and offer a lifetime guarantee workmanship. Johnny Rock's Body Shop, 1 mile south of Glencoe on County Road 2 or at 320-894-7664.
I feel like we need to have a 5-second delay with the conversations going on behind us right now. Jeez.
Two guys, slick heads, talking, mouthing off to each other, just having fun up here in the old booth.
A lot of smart words being said between two guys.
Boy, the brain connectivity up here is just going wild. Let me tell you what.
14-0 lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. We are at the half. As we get ready for the second half of action. Big changes you want to see from the Panthers. They get the ball first, start the second half. Adam, what changes should we be looking for or should we expect to see to start the second half?
Well, I think the biggest thing is it's going to come up to the up front in the trenches again. It really is. The changes are there. You got to make sure that you're doing the right things offensively, right? We're making those reads. We're making those key blocks. We're opening it up for the running backs and our quarterback. But then when it comes to the passing game, giving him the time that he needs back there to really find his options, get the pass out. Going to the defensive side, when it comes to the trenches again, biggest thing is getting that separation, giving yourself the time to make that read, but staying home, getting into that hole, and really allowing yourself to – they mouthing out to each other
Our
again.
next trivia question for tonight.
The big question.
Goes
That's
back
great.
to Glencoe days.
But I just, it comes down to the offensive line and defensive line, making those reads, getting through there, allowing yourself to open up and just make that correct read. But again, offensively, making that correct block as well.
Now we saw it last week.
It has already been answered.
3 drives offensively in
Chris
the second
Orkey.
half. They're down 14-0.
Yes. It was not Dan
Really
Ford. It
does
was
need
Nate
to
Dorr.
drive the second half. Feels very important, especially the way Watertown-Mayer has been able to move the ball and at least
Mr.
kill the
Sanju,
clock. Even
Chris
on one
Orkey
drive,
is
they
looking
didn't
for
score
you
that
and
first
her
half.
bus.
Or 2, they didn't score, but they moved the ball pretty well in their first 4 drives of this game. This first drive feels very important for the Panthers to put points on the board.
Absolutely, and you're not out of this game by any means. You're down by 2 touchdowns right now, and you get the ball here to start the second half. It's just going to come down to how much do you really want it, right? And just making some good plays here and finding a way to get up there and really make some actions happen for your team. So, but then again, too, it's keeping the offense on the field. Don't always just keep running back to the defensive side of the ball.
That goes back to your offensive line.
Brothers throw way back deep for
One
Votes.
score away from being one
Second
score
half
away.
is about to start.
Yeah.
Kicking it off is Vogt for Watertown-Mayer. A high kick to the near sideline. It'll hop at the numbers. Picked up on the hop. Taken to the middle of the field. The 25 to the 30. Playing it back to the near sideline. That's Tearaway back in this game. Frank Tearaway. Weren't sure if we were going to see him again or not. He was out for most of that second quarter, but he returns here to start things off in the second half. And GSL will start first and 10 at their own 32.
Yeah, good to see him back out on the field. Like you said, he kind of took that whole first half off after being injured there. And maybe just went through a couple of protocols and figured some things out, and he was able to come right back in. So great to see one of your returning starters come back out there and make a play.
First and 10 at their own 32, going right to left. Again, nothing to speak of wind-wise here tonight. I'm going to say mostly clear skies. I can't see any stars, so I'm not sure. Maybe it might be cloudy. Shotgun formation, 1 wide out, or 1 wing back on each side, 2 wide outs to the right. Takes a snap, going to do a mesh play, rolling to his right. As Stiffer gets around that right edge, flicks it out to Strike. Strike's got across the 35 to the 40 at the numbers. He's close to a first down. Bulldozes his way forward. He'll get the first down.
Hey,
to the
we got a
43-yard line. Nice little
first
quick play. A
down.
nice job to get the first completion of the night for Stiffer. A pickup of 11 to Strike.
And just watching down here in the sidelines, defensive line coach Joe Nix really going through with some of his linemen on really how to get kind of that rip through there, right? Just putting a hand on the shoulder, ripping them back down, and it's fun to watch these guys really working with the kids here tonight.
1st and 10 at their own 44. Give me flashbacks to Coach Dozie and the lessons we always have on the sideline.
Right.
That was more of a platoon days back then, so they could just bring everybody from the defense over. Shotgun, running back on each side again. 2 wide out to the left, takes a snap, hand off with it, strike left side, gets across the 45, keeps the legs got tripped and brought down by the ankles, actually to the 46, pick up of 2 for strike left side. A different offensive formation we have not seen yet this year, with a running back to each side of the quarterback and running
Braxton striking short game step on the play.
Yep. And again, just the coaching staff, we saw him, in a big group over here talking about things. Maybe this is just what head coach Gary Kosick said. We just got to switch something up. They apparently did their work this week to really make some key reads on some formations. Let's switch up the formations a little bit.
2nd and 8. For GSL at their own 46-yard line, going right to left. Opening drive of the second half, down 14-0. Running backs on each side. They'll put one in motion. Repke out to the left side. They're going to run it right side. Stifter taking it right side. Gets to the edge. He gets around the 50. Keeps his feet. And knocked out of bounds. Big shove up by the chest. He gets across the 45 for a first down, I believe. Yes, it will be enough for a first down. Actually,
Landon Stifter, if you run around the end.
Landon for Stifter, he got around that right edge and he got around Michael Foley. And then once he did that, Adam, it was a first down.
Yeah, did a really good job. Good securement there by the right side for the offensive line, allowing him to get around. But then he just turned on the jets, just flat out beat a couple of guys.
1st and 10 at the Royal 44. 2 wideouts to the left. Running back on each side of the quarterback. Stifter takes a snap, handoff, strike, left side with it, looking to get to the edge. He's got room across the 30 to the numbers. Near side flag comes in. Across the 35 to the 25. Another flag comes in, and he's brought down to the 24-yard line, but I think it will all be for not 2 flags. A holding back near the line of scrimmage and definitely one down the field, I imagine. So it would have been a pickup of 22. It will not stand. 20. Yeah, it would have been 19 actually, all told, if it stood. Keyword is if in that sentence, and it will not. Wait for the official call from the officials.
They definitely got one here that's going against GSL for sure. It's just going to be this downfield one.
No matter what, if it's offsetting penalties, then it just replay first down, which GSL would take in the spot, and then have to worry about a 1st and 20 potentially. I can't imagine what type of defensive penalty could be downfield unless it's face mask, holding on the offense. Face mask. Offsets. There you go. Just what the doctor ordered for GSL to actually get a bit of a break there instead of back 1st and 20. It's still 1st and 10. So that face mask downfield, Royals comes up
first down
as a positive for GSL, all told, instead of 1st and 20 again. That makes it a 1st and 10. Now, you would have loved to have gotten the 19-yard gain plus extra, but better than that. That's a huge field change because you would have been back at their own 46-yard line, and if there was no flag on the hold, they could have been at the 19 of Watertown-Mayer. So a huge change in field position with just wiping it clean.
Yeah, for sure.
Ball will be on the right hash, 1st and 10 at their Watertown-Mayer 44. Going right to left. Running back to each side of the quarterback. Stifter, 2 wide outs to left. Tearaway slot left. Air key wide left. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Stands tall. Has time in the pocket. Cocks the right arm back. Throws it deep. Down the far side. Big catches it at the 10 and hemmed out of bounds. What a pass from Stifter. What a catch by Fiki towards the sideline. Far side. 34 yards on the strike.
And that's a great pass right there. A nice, beautiful, tight spiral down the field. He just leads Fiki enough where he's got to stretch the arms out and pass the defender, and Fiki's able to just concentrate on that ball and haul it in. Best pass, best catch we've seen all year. That was an amazing play right there by GSL.
1st and goal from the Royals' 10-yard line. Ball on the right hash, 2 wide outs to the left. Running back on each side of the quarterback. Stifter takes a snap, handoff, strike, left side with it. Looking to get to the edge. Flag on the play to the 5. He's in. Touchdown. If it stands, a 10-yard touchdown run for Braxton Strike. But hold your applause.
Big run by Braxton.
Yeah, and it's going to be the right side of the line there. Just really got onto the jersey and held on to him there, and
that one will come bring it back. takes a touchdown off the board. 1st and goal from the 20.
Again, you got to keep the hands inside. If you can keep them inside on the inside of the shoulder pads and just slightly hit and jab, but if you're going to hold, I mean, if you're going to do any type of grabbing at all, he's got to be real close to you. I mean, chest to chest right there, really hiding it from the referee.
You got to credit Watertown-Mayer's defensive line forcing a lot of these holding calls.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming in on that lineman right there, and just got to find a way to adjust that a little bit.
1st and goal from the 20. 2 wideouts left. Erke slot left. Running back on each side of quarterback. Stifter takes a snap. Blitz comes. Cocks the right arm back. Throws it to the near side. Caraway trying to stutter step his way around the center. Takes the tackle to a 10. Near sideline 5. He's wrapped and swung out of bounds. And a 4. What a play by Tearaway. Caught at the 15. Avoided the initial defender who was trying to bring him back to the 18. And he ends up at the 5. A pickup of 15. What a great play by Frank Tearaway. His first reception of the season.
You know, just a great job. Just mentally coming prepared for that play, right? Makes a great reception, comes back to the ball to get it, and then just does a nice job of just really working on how am I going to juke my way out of this, and does a great job getting past the first guy, gets past the second guy, and then just taken down completely at the 3 or 4 yard line right there. But nice job by GSL right now, giving Stifter that time he needs to make the pass as well.
2nd and goal from the 4. I formation, backfield, 1 wide out each side. Back under center is Stifter. Takes a snap, handoff, strike, right side, lowers the shoulder, drives forward. He'll get to the 1 before he is taken down. A pickup of 3 for Strike, and that will bring up 3rd and goal from about the half-yard line for the Panthers.
Strike just does a good job, gets that handoff, and you know what? Just coming through like a bull in a China store there, puts the shoulder down, makes a big hit, but they just were able to bring him down. I mean, literally inches from the goal line.
I bits of Dalton Klaus.
Yeah.
Lower those shoulders. I formation backfield. Repke the fullback. Strike the deep man. 3rd and goal. They'll do a QB sneak. They'll shove Stifter in for the touchdown. This game is now a 1-score game with GSL trailing 14-6.
You said it before, they were 1 score away from making this a 1-score game, right? A nice job by the offensive line, just pushing forward, and Stifter following the blockers, and with that touchdown means another $20 from Core Trust Bank to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $80 on the season.
So now the Panthers will go for a 2-point conversion. No real extra point kicking game this season, so expect to see 2 points throughout the year. 9:18 left to go. So Panthers get down the field on this opening drive in pretty impressive fashion. I formation backfield, 1 wide out to each side. Strike the deep man. Stifter under center. Toss play right side. Strike looking to pass. Cocks the right arm back. Flips it to the back of the end zone. Is it caught by Erke? Yes, it is! He catches a 2-point conversion. And on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard with 9:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The score now reads Watertown-Mayer 14, GSL 8. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Get treated by TRIA at Hutchinson Health. There's a team of 7 orthopedic specialists, including Dr. Amanda Schrader, specializing in sports medicine. Get expert, state-of-the-art orthopedic care with the staff of TRIA affiliates at Hutchinson Health. Get your vehicle looking like new at Glencoe Collision Center.
2-point conversion from Atlantic fraction strike 2. Eli Erskine makes the score. Watertown 14, Panthers 8.
Trust the experts at Glencoe Collision Center.
68 yards, 7 plays, and a 1-yard touchdown run by Landon Stifter. GSL is on the board. Then they do a toss to Strike, and Strike with a throw to the end zone to Erke. And it's 14-8 with 9:18 left to go in this 3rd quarter on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Panthers down 6. Watertown-Mayer getting ready to receive the ball. To kick it off will be Brody Warner for GSL. Kicking it off, going right to left. Again, no wind to speak of tonight here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Up to kick, up to receive at their own 15 is Watertown-Mayer, William Otto, and I believe Gannon Lee. Warner to kick it off right to left. High end over end kick. He'll be caught at the 23-yard line, taking up the gut, cutting it left side. That's Foley with it. Still on his feet across the 35 up to the 40 and 41-yard line. And they're going to start with good field position. Are the Royals 1st and 10 at their own. Where's the spot going to be? Somebody spot the ball. 42, 41-yard line.
Stopped on the return. by number
40. Is he going back to the 40?
They're just very lackadaisical with getting the spot down. I think it's at the 41. Even the chain gain's even looking at the 41.
The officials holding the ball over the 40.
Yeah,
so
40.
That's where it's going to be. 1st and 10 at their own 40 for Watertown-Mayer. Their first drive of this second half. Touchdown, fumble, touchdown, and then punt. The 4 drives in the first half for Watertown-Mayer. Pistol formation, 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. One man goes in motion to the right side. That's out. They're going to play action, swing pass out to him. A little bit of a screen play there, or a rub screen, I should say. But pass is incomplete, thrown behind William Otto. And bring up 2nd and 10 for the Royals. Barons was 5 of 9 in that first half for 68 yards passing. Carry on.
And here's a good thing, right? So he throws that pass a little out front compared to what the screen was calling for. Arandia falls down. That's his guy. So fortunate event right there for the GSL Panthers.
3 wideouts to the left. Ball middle of the field. Running back off to the left to the quarterback Barons. Takes the waist-high snap handoff. Foley up the middle. Looking for a hole. Breaking arm tackles. Keeps the legs turning. Gets up to the 45 before he's brought down to the 46. A pickup of 6. On the carry for Foley. 90 yards on the night unofficially. Nice carry up the gut there by Michael Foley.
Yeah, and right there it's going to be Strike that comes in and just is able to really just kind of bear down and able to wrap him up. And now they've moved Strike up onto the line and put Lindemann back into the linebacking core. So they made an adjustment there defensively as well.
3rd and 4 for Watertown-Mayer at their own 46. 3 wideouts to the left. Running back off to the left to the quarterback Barons. Ball middle of the field. Barons with some hand signals out to his left side. Catch. He's looking for a quick swing pass. Throws a slot pass, and it's caught by Gannon Lee, and up for a first down up to the 48-yard line. 47 is where they'll spot a pickup of 8 on that 3rd and 4. And a nice, you could see a little hand motion there from Barons to Lee.
Well, and I was going to say, I mean, that's just a very good play by Watertown-Mayer just to get that through, because GSL brought major pressure up the middle, got through the lineman, and he just makes a really good play.
3 wideouts to the right. Running back off to the right of the quarterback Barons. Ball on the left hash. Tight end left side. Takes the waist high snap. Gives it off Foley. Up the middle. Big hole to run through across the 40. Up to the 35. Into the secondary. Dragging defenders with him across the 30. And up to the 28-yard line. Make it 29. A pickup of 18 for Foley. But the big problem there, Adam, was at the line of scrimmage. He had a huge hole to run through to Michael Foley.
Yeah, massive hole. And you can just tell, though, too, linemen just tried to pick a hole to put some pressure on. And, of course, it was the wrong hole, which opened up the gap even more, and Foley was just able to take off. But you got to watch Foley here. He's always keeling over. He's just not himself here tonight for Watertown-Mayer.
1st and 10 at the GSL 30-yard line. Slanted eye to the right side, handoff Foley up the middle, met at the line, pushes forward, brought down at about the 27-yard line, pickup of 3 for Foley. But as you mentioned there, Adam, he is a little slower getting up, and now he is jogging off the field.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not himself. I mean, he's just always keeled over. He's just slowly jogging off the field, and yeah, just something's not right with him tonight.
2nd and 7 for Watertown-Mayer. 7:10 and counting left to go, 3rd quarter. 14-8 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer over GSL. Shotgun 4 wide. Running back Leitner to the right of the quarterback Barons. 2 wideouts each side. Ball middle of the field. Takes the waist-high snap. Looking right, throwing right. Ball caught. He'll have it across the 20 to the 15 and knocked out of bounds. I believe that was Gannon Lee. Yep. With the reception.
Pass
pick up
to the outside by
11. Tough to tell the 3 and 2 apart when they have their jerseys all crunched up together.
Yeah.
So a nice pass and catch. 4 receptions now for Lee on the evening for 30 yards. And it's 1st and 10. And again, Watertown-Mayer into the red zone. 4th time they've ventured there in this game. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Running back off to the right is Leitner. They'll hand it off to Leitner, trying to go left side with it at the 15. Wrapped up, brought down at about the 12-yard line. Pickup of 4 on that one for Leitner.
Yeah, it's going to be Strike as well as Feeke doing a good job just staying home a little bit, able to wrap up Leitner and bring him right down. That's the biggest thing, right? Getting into your guy, but get that separation to make the quick read. Can't be picking gaps all the time. You want to bring some pressure sometimes, it's great. But you got to make sure you stay home sometimes too, because unfortunate events happen when you start choosing gaps.
6:05 and counting left to go, 3rd quarter. Shotgun 3 wide to the left. Running back off to the left of the quarterback Barons. Ball middle of the field, just to the right side of it. Takes a snap, handoff. Leitner up the middle. He is met at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to get into a run.
Stop by number 21.
Good job by GSL to snub that one out for Leitner. No gain. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for Watertown-Mayer. Again, I'll bring up Jared Bowe made a 35-yarder last week. Already in the field goal.
Students in the end zone makes the noise.
Right
do something.
now, and the field goal does make it a 2-score game once again.
Yeah, just good job by the GSL defense there. Strike as well as Lindemann just coming in hard and really just doing a good job of standing them up right there.
3rd and 6. 3 wideouts to the left. Running back off to the left of the quarterback Behrens is Leitner. Tight end, right side, Deacon O'Brien. Takes a snap, looking to pass. Flips it out. O'Brien overthrown, incomplete. Threw it too high. And 4th down upcoming for Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah, Brody Rushmeyer right there with his guy. Maybe playing a little shade behind him right there. If the pass is on target, possibly could be in there for a possible score for Watertown, but Rushmeyer still doing a good job just staying right with them. We've just got to try to play a little tighter on him, try to get in front of him a little bit there and put some pressure on that pass and catch.
Does appear Watertown-Mayer is going to go for it here on 4th and 6, the GSL 12-yard line. Not bringing out the kicking unit. 3 wideouts left. Keep an eye on Otto. He is nearest to the line on that left side stack. 3 wideouts left. Ball right hash. Running back Foley back in. He's to the left. They'll fake it to him. Keep it Behrens up the middle to the 10. And the ball is loose. And it is out on the ground. And GSL,
either way,
it'll
it's
be short of the first down no matter what. Bears did not get enough. GSL's defense comes up into the red zone once again.
First down, Panthers make a stand. We have to get for the first down.
Yeah, good job right there, just causing the fumble, putting some pressure on the ball, hit carrier with it, hitting the ball out, falling onto it was still Watertown-Mayer, but still coming up short. And that's just the biggest part of that, right? Yeah, you caused the fumble, you didn't get the fumble, but you stopped him on a 4th and 6 right there. Big stand by the GSL defense. Now it comes down to the offense. Can they push this ball back down the field again?
Start 1st and 10 at their own 7. Shotgun formation. Little miscommunication about where people are supposed to be here for GSL. Somebody's not out on the field that needs to be there. And they had 10 guys, and they got to burn an early timeout here in the second half with 5:07 left to go. GSL trailing 14-8 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergen Interiors Custom Installation, serving the GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia areas. We've got you covered with floor coverings, tile and stone, cabinets, and Cambria countertops. Call for your free in-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
Appreciate them for being our timeout sponsors. Thanks to all of our GSL football games all season long. Tomorrow or next week, up to D.C. in between the towns of Dassel and Cokato for football as the Panthers head up to take on the Chargers next Friday nights. Adam Diamond will be on the call. I got to step out.
Yeah.
Sister's wedding next weekend, so I have to step out.
I'm gonna keep it as a secret who the guest color guy will be with me up there in Dassel Cokato. So
Josh Monahan?
No, he'll be here, but he'll be not doing this job.
He's not doing this job.
No, he's doing another job.
He can use 2 headsets.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Shotgun running back off to each side of Stifter. Fake it one way, rolling out right side. Stifter flips it out far side. Tipped, intercepted. Foley has it, and he's tackled and brought down at the 4. Threw it to the back shoulder of Strike on that play, and it tipped off his hands and is intercepted. And great field position now for Watertown-Mayer. Foley gets the gift interception, and that sets up Watertown-Mayer at the GSL 5.
You know, and the worst part about about that is there too is it's a little off for Strike, and Strike actually tips the ball. What do I always talk about a couple years ago? What we always work on in practice, the tip drill. And he goes right to Foley, and he just hauls it in.
I-4, single setback is Foley, and it looks like Watertown-Mayer maybe doesn't have enough players on the field. They're supposed to have an I formation, but there's no fullback, and now the Royals are going to have to burn a timeout after a quick change for them with 4:59 left to go. So interesting exchange of plays here. Ends up with the timeout being called by Watertown-Mayer, up 14-8 with 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. The Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Royals.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations. The names you've grown to trust, serving GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia. Decorating store at your door. Great people, great products, great service. We've got you covered.
Imagine you line up as a tailback and it's supposed to be an I formation. There's no one in front of you, and you're like,
excuse me,
guys,
yeah,
help. Somebody, anybody.
I mean, you can still run the play.
Yeah, they could.
I mean,
they
you
could run it
definitely
with 10
can.
players.
Yeah, you can.
The way Foley runs, I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't need that extra guy blocking for him. The way he pings guys off of him, like Bo Jackson and Tecmo Super Bowl.
Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you, right? I mean, simple. Just run the play, buddy.
Yeah. See what happens. Both teams now having burned a timeout in the third quarter in the second half in a one-score game, though. Interesting to see if that goes back onto either squad as this one progresses. I formation. Hey, there's the fullback. Foley, the deep man in the I. Flanker right side. Barron's under center. First and goal from the GSL 5. Snap, handoff. Foley up the middle. Squares up the shoulders. Tries to keep the legs churning. Got stood up at about the 2. And taken down there. Pick up a 3 for Foley on that one up the gut. But that was a nice job by the safety stepping up and making a play, preventing Foley from stepping in.
Yeah, and I believe that's Nide that kind of came in on it. I don't think Tearaway. I think Nide kind of came in and really put the shoulder into him and was able to kind of just keep him from going forward anymore. But get a couple yards there, but now it's just going to be a come down. Can GSL make a big stand here?
Second and goal from the GSL 2. I formation. With Skillings, the fullback, and Foley, the deep man in that I. Put a man in motion, right to left across the line. That's Lee. Handoff Foley with it, trying to break an arm tackle, but knocked down. And boy, he took a big hit there. Got to the one. I thought he was getting in. He got knocked sideways on that play.
Yeah, right away it looked like they actually hit him back towards the line of scrimmage a little bit more, but he ends up getting a full yard on that one. And now, of course, they're knocking on the door here, but can GSL make 2 big stops here?
Third and goal from the GSL 1. Ball in the left hash. 14-8, the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. 3:50 and counting left to go, third quarter. I formation with Barron's under center. Skillings the fullback. Put a man in motion right to left. Handoff Foley. Right side. Lowers the shoulder. He is in his 6th rushing touchdown of the season for Michael Foley. And it is back to a 2-score lead for Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah, big turn of events there with the interception, of course. GSL has really had a lot of momentum on their side and kind of took the wind out of the sails there for a little bit. And now with Watertown-Mayer just getting in for that score, GSL got some work ahead of them, down by 2 scores again. Again, you're not out of this game. You still got the fourth quarter to come up here yet. 3:39 in the third quarter. Just got to make sure you're working on some things and make some big stops, but also get that ball moving down the field.
Vote on for the extra point for Watertown-Mayer. Barron's the hold high snap. Barron's will have to just do a little flash play. Flips it out. It is caught but tackled short of the line of the goal line, and that will keep the score at 20-8 in favor of Watertown-Mayer on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Royals lead over the Panthers. You're listening to Panther Football.
Save money through energy efficiency and energy conservation rebates. Visit the Glencoe Light and Power Commission website at glencoelightandpower.com to get started. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students. It's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation.
Ken's Excavating in Glencoe encourages you to take time to participate in special events throughout the community and at school, and salutes the hardworking, behind-the-scenes people that make these events happen. They celebrate our communities at Ken's Excavating in Glencoe.
Watertown-Mayer as they get a touchdown free to start the GSL 5 after the interception by Michael Foley. Then he'll run it in from a yard out. 2-point conversion, high snap on the extra point. They tried to throw it, didn't work. 20-8, the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer over GSL. That drive took a minute 20 off the clock. Royals back up by 2 scores, 20-8, 22-0 to 8 for GSL. Kicking it off is Vogt. Kicking it off left to right. 1 step, kick, high, short one. Frank Tearaway will catch it at the 17. We'll start his run up the middle to the 20. The 25, the far sideline. Center steps there, tries to get to the outside. It gets to the numbers. Now Center steps, cuts it back to the near side of the field. He's wrapped up. Breaks 1 arm tackle. Still on his feet. And finally taking out the numbers on the far side at the 30-yard line.
Hey.
A lot of juking and jiving there. Not a whole lot of forward momentum.
Breaking your way out of carry, a little running back, a little footwork. Stop finally by number 23.
Multiple guys miss or
Foley for Watertown. Panthers take over first and 10 at the 27.
GSL going right to left, so 2 turnovers in this game for GSL. Turned into 7 points so far in this game for the Royals. I should say 6 points. Shotgun formation, strike off to left of the quarterback, stiff for 1 wide out each side. Frank Tearaway back in. He's out right side. Going to keep left side. Go inside. Cut it across the 30, 35. Breaking an arm tackle at the 40. Driving his leg. Still on his feet. Across midfield on the near side. Pro 35, 30. Pro bringing him down is Isaiah Wasser with a touchdown-saving tackle at the Watertown-Mayer 20-yard line. How many tackles did Stifter break on that one? What a run for the quarterback for GSL.
Yeah, just great job right there, just keeping those feet churning and running away, and just does a good job of continuing to fight, right? And that's what you need out of your leader, your quarterback back there, and just does a really good job of getting down the field. And, of course, GSL ended up having a player go down. It's going to be number 75, Eddie Hernandez, and he goes down, maybe a cramp, gets back up, jumps around, but because he went down, referees are going to tell him you got to come off.
53 yards on that run for Stifter. Puts GSL into the red zone for Watertown-Mayer. Shotgun formation, running back to each side of the quarterback. Stifter, 2 right outs to left, ball left hash. Takes a snap, looking to pass, has time, steps into the pocket. He's going to look to run, but the defense collapses around him. And he'll be taken down at the 21, for only a loss of 1 on the play. Sackers stood in the pocket there, Adam. Just didn't find anybody open as they drop back into coverage with 4 guys.
Yeah, just couldn't find any options right there, and he tried to. Does a good job noticing that everyone's being protected, brings the ball down, trying to run up there and just get some momentum going forward, but can't quite get back to the line of scrimmage there as he took a pretty good, I'd say almost a 10-step drop into that pass there.
2nd and 12. Tear away the single wide out to the right. Air key to the left, ball left hash. Strike to the left of the quarterback, Stifter. Hits the snap, cuts it in, left side, off tackle. Keeps the legs churning across the 20 up to the 19, maybe 18-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the carry for Stifter.
Thought maybe he's going to squeak through there, but all of a sudden he just gets stood up as he gets across that line of scrimmage a couple of yards and just couldn't find any way to get through there anymore. But now, of course, big 3rd and 8 coming up. You're in 4-down territory, so the biggest thing on this play here is, shortening up that yards to get to that first down as much as you possibly can.
3rd and 8 for GSL at the Watertown-Mayer 18. Need to get to the 10 for a first down. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Air key wide left, ball in the left hash, running back strike off to the right of the quarterback. Blitz comes up the middle, quick swing pass out left side. Air key with the first down, and a little bit more as he got ankle tackled and brought down at the 5, make it 6-yard line, pick up with 12.
Almost able just to get by. He's got one guy to really sort of beat as he squeezes through 2 of them, and just able to get that arm around the leg and trip him up right there. But nice job by Erke, staying home. Nice little quick little, hard fake out, and just turns around for the little button hook, able to get the ball off to the races, but he gets down and picks up a big first down for GSL.
First and goal at the 7-yard line for GSL, going right to left. Frank Tearaway, the single wide out to the right, Air key to left, single set back, takes a snap, handoff, strike up the middle, cuts it back right side off the center, across the 5 and up to the 2-yard line, pick up of 5 on the carry for strike up the gut to the right side.
Good job there, putting the shoulder down once again, following those blockers, able to kind of run over a guy as well, but it's what you need, right, out of your other big captain out there. Just continue to just pound that ball, lead by example, and just keep them feet churning. Nice job by Strike.
45 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter. 20-8, the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. 1 wide out each side. Shotgun formation, strike off to the right of the quarterback, Stifter. Takes the waist-high snap, rolling to his right, looking to run, trying to get to the edge. He's going to get there, and Stifter is slowed down and in after he got in, and I'm surprised there's not a flag at the end of that one. Touchdown. 3 yards out.
Yeah, he was pretty deep into the end zone already when he got swung down like that. He was definitely not letting up on that one. But anyways, with that touchdown means $20 from Core Trust Bank to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $100.
And GSL will go for 2, down 20-14. And this is a big 2-point conversion. Because you get this, then even a field goal for Watertown-Mayer keeps it a 1-score game. But we have not seen Watertown-Mayer attempt a field goal. They've had a couple of opportunities. Kicked a 35-yarder last week. That was on the field turf, but we were down at the field earlier before this game, Adam, and it's pretty pristine grass out on the field here at Stevens Seminary. 3 wideouts, 2 left, 1 right. That's Repke in motion. Gets the snap, looking to pass. He'll roll it out right side. Sticker Kenny gets the pylon, cuts it inside. He will get in. On the run right side. Makes it work. 20-16 with 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. GSL down 4 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds.
Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
6-play drive goes 63 yards for GSL. The big run, the 53-yarder on the first play from Stifter, and he gets a 3-yard touchdown run, and then the 2-point conversion run as well for Stifter. And GSL is within 4, 20-16. They trail Watertown-Mayer. Kickoff is up, going right to left, and we caught at the 20. Taking it up the middle with it is Gannon Lee across the 30, 35, still on his feet at the 40. Finally met and brought down the 44-yard line. So good starting field position for Watertown-Mayer. 6-play drive for GSL, took 3:09 off the clock. And Watertown-Mayer back with a good return, though. Again, they're having good starting field position.
Yeah, they're definitely finding a way to get the ball down the field and get themselves into a good starting position, but it's really going to come down on GSL defense, right? You made some really big stops. Yes, you had some unfortunate events where they got interception, the ball gets closer to the end zone for them. Tough to make that stop, but they've had some really good plays here tonight. Can they make a big stop once again here as we edge the fourth quarter?
Eddie Hernandez trying to get as many liquids in him, trying to rehydrate. Shotgun 4 wide. Handoff fully up the middle with it, trying to bounce to check that Leitner left side. Boy, he got tackled awkwardly there. Got pulled back. That left knee, look out for that. Looks to be, gets up okay. Pick up a 3 for Leitner.
Yeah, a little hobbled, and like you said, kind of got pulled back. And while he was getting held and pulled back, you got little Miguel Arandia coming in and lays a lick on him into the shoulder pads right there too, which kind of bent that leg even more. So pretty tough right there, but he's up, he's walking it off. But that's the end of the third quarter here from Stevens Seminary Stadium. When we come back,
Fourth quarter. 20-16, the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. We're back after this on KGLB.
Tips and rebates through the Glencoe Light and Power Commission. Whether you are planning to purchase Energy Star appliances or products, switch to LED holiday lights, or simply want your home, farm, or business to operate more energy efficiently, Glencoe Light and Power Commission is in your corner, working to ensure your needs are met while saving you money. Visit GlencoeLightandPower.com to learn more. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students, it's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation.
No one works harder than Matthews Vasha Construction. Matthews Vasha Construction specializes in remodeling, custom homes, and light commercial work. Visit them on Facebook to find out more. Find experienced carpenters providing quality craftsmanship at Matthews Vasha Construction.
Sec 20-16, the lead in favor.
Pork chops on sale for $3. Pork chops on sale for $3.
Well, I guess we'll leave this and let everyone figure out what happens from here on out. Let's go get our pork chops.
Yeah, all I can say is they looked really good walking into the stadium. That's for sure.
There's never been a time they haven't looked or smelled delicious. Just pro tip. Shotgun formation for Watertown-Mayer going right to left. They're going to go 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Barons with the running back off to his right. 2nd and 7. Takes a snap. Blitz comes up the middle. Flips it out. Far side. Low throw. Incomplete. Threw it too low for his intended receiver on the far side. That's Gannon Lee. The intended receiver. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Pass was incomplete for number 3.
Down marker got faked out on that one. Caught it was not. This is a big 3rd and 7 here early in the fourth quarter. Adam with a 4-point lead for the Royals.
And seeing something else here too. GSL is switching in and out here. Number 72 is Xander Plath, a freshman, in on defensive line and DN.
You hear the crowd going.
Flag
on the play. My apologies.
Yeah, I was just going to say they were out there with a formation under set. Two receivers wide on both sides right there, but they are going to call a false start on Watertown-Mayer. Yes, it will be a false start, so that will be a 5-yard penalty. And they will start now here, 3rd down, on their own 42-yard line.
So that backs them up. 3rd and 12. Huge play in this game. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. And a slot left. Running back off to the right of the quarterback, Barron. Showing blitz. They'll bring it from the edge. It's around here. Coming off the edge. It's a screen. Caught by Foley. What a great open field tackle by GSL. They sniffed it out. They needed one guy to make the play. And Sawyer Lindemann was the guy to sniff out that screen.
Does a great job. He's got his guy. He needs to watch his guy coming up, which is going to be Foley. He doesn't move. He's on that spy mode defense, and he just makes a great read. Comes up and makes a huge saving tackle there on that screenplay because GSL was bringing blitz, but also the rest of the line coming through, but he does a great job just staying home.
4th and 12. GSL will be in safe mode here. Barons is the up guy. Foley is the punter. So you got to keep your head on a swivel in this situation. 4th and 12. Low snap, skips into Foley, gets it, has time. Punt is away. It is down the field. Frank Tearaway is there to catch it. He will return it. Goes to the far sideline outside the 20. 25, 30. At the 45, 30. Near side to the 45. Men at the 47 stood up, and Foley will tackle him as Tearaway with a huge return, but a flag on the play. Far sideline.
You're going to have a really, really bad hit from behind on GSL. It's going to be a block in the back. And, of course, Phillips came unglued on the other side on that block, and it was. I mean, it was a blatant in-the-back block there, and it's going to come all the way back. But you do have a Watertown-Mayer player down in the field getting checked out for a cramp here as well, and it will be. They just said block in the back on GSL.
So that's where things stand right now. And that'll back them up. Instead of at the 45, they'll be back at their own 25, roughly?
I believe so, because, I mean, it was right at about the 35, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So that's going to start them at that 25.
Well, we'll see here. Good to see Foley able to get up under his own power and come off.
You have 1st down Panthers at the 25-yard line. 1st down Panthers at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25. With 10:54 left to go. GSL with a chance to take the lead over Watertown-Mayer here in the 4th quarter. They've been down as much as 14 in this game. Shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, ball on the left hash. Takes the snap, Stifter going to go right side, flag on the play. False start. Make it 1st and 15. So a couple of flags here, back-to-back plays for the Panthers.
Yeah, and just unfortunate events there. That's going to be on number 74, Dylan Terlinden. Just got a little happy again, just jumping the gun there on the snap, and of course they're going to get caught for us. Like you said, 1st and 15 coming up here now for GSL as they're going to be on their own 20. So I guess you could say it's almost like a touchback, right? We're going to start her off after getting a touchback here on the 20, but you've got 15 yards to get now for that 1st down, and so can GSL just really muscle things up, clear everything out of their heads now, just keep moving that ball.
Other thing to remember, both teams only with 2 timeouts, had to burn a timeout in the 3rd quarter. GSL hurries up the line with 3 on the play clock. Student body right side with it, Stifter trying to find a lane. He finds it across the 30, the 35, tripped and brought down at the 37. He'll have enough for a 1st down to pick up the 17. Another player down, and that's Braxton Strike. Make it to the 18 for Stifter on that carry.
Strike down on the field here, and he immediately lifts his leg and goes cramp. So Repke comes over there and trying to help him out. Now the trainer's out there just trying to stretch that out for him. So he's going to have to come off the field, which is going to probably put
Arondi. I saw sprint.
Okay, so Arondi is on the field now. Repke's going to be that fullback, and so Arondi will be kind of the tailback there. But good thing, just a cramp. Got to come off, get some fluids into you there again, and I'm just surprised, too. I remember a lot of teams, they used to carry bananas around.
Yeah.
And you just eat a banana real quick, get some of that potassium in you to kind of help out, too.
And you don't think about it on a night like tonight when it's in the 60s.
Yeah.
You're not thinking, I need to rehydrate it and clean. But your water boy is there to help out every time there's any breaks. So.
Well, and it comes down to, too, is how was your day?
Yeah.
Were you drinking enough fluids throughout the day as well? Because you're burning all that stuff throughout the day, too. So you just got to make sure you stay hydrated all day.
1st and 10 at their own 38 for GSL, down 4. 20-16 to Watertown-Mayer, 10:46 left to go in regulation. Shotgun with a wide out to each side, ball in the right hash. Stifter with Arandia now to his left. Takes a snap, gonna go left side. Following Arandia, cuts it inside. Gets hit at the 42, gets up to the 43 before he gets stopped at the 44. And a pickup of 6 for Stifter on that one, going left side off guard.
Yeah, good job by Stifter, just continuing to follow that blocking, gets held up, but he does a good job of turning the back and just trying to plow backwards as much as he possibly can. Like you said, hits at the 42 and gets all the way to the 44. That's a great job by the captain right there.
Randia gets his plate in, and he checks right back out. He seems a little dinged up and needs a little time. Strike back into the game. 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation, running back to each side. 2 wideouts to the right, ball in the right hash. Stifter takes the chest high snap, handoff strike with it right side. Gets the 45, cuts it upfield, got tripped and brought down just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for GSL, pickup of 4 to the right side for strike.
And I think, too, he just didn't even really get tripped up. He just slipped just blatantly as he kind of got up there. A good chunk of the grass came up, but they actually are going to bring out the sticks. What is going on?
Measurements.
Turn on the music celebration. We've never seen this.
I haven't seen this since the 2010s. They are going to bring it across the field. I mean, it's a yard short. It's at least a half yard short.
It's going to be close.
But they are going to measure. So they're going to bring the chains out.
Yep. But they took forever to bring the chains out. Just grab it and come on out.
I'm waiting for it.
It's here for our chain crew, folks.
Chain gang getting a round of applause. Quick break in the action. We'll get a couple scores for you here. It's going to be short. Annandale up over Spectrum 41-0. DC leading over New London Spicer 20-10. That's the same score we had at the half. No updates in the second half of any of these games at this point.
Full yard
it's
short.
A yard. I told you it was short. No one listens. I said it was short.
Oh, man.
Litchfield's up over Foley 37-6. Rockford up 21-8 over Howard Lake Waverly Winston. DC 26-10 over New London Spicer. That's at New London. That's a huge game for them in Annandale. 41-0 over respect from the Glencoe-Light Power scoreboard. I said it was a yard short. I was surprised that they measured too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that surprise me.
Yards to go at
you shouldn't have to look. You should be able to see which hash it's on.
Well, you should see what yard mark it is. They do. I mean, we haven't seen many measurements in the last 5 years. We're not even joking when we say that.
No. I mean, it's a thing that's gone away.
They'll just first down. Let's move. They don't even waste the time. Shotgun formation, running back to each side. 9, make it 10 guys in the box for Watertown-Mayer. Takes a snap, looking to pass, throws it deep to the far side to Erke. His defender slips on the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, that was the play. They had the defender fall to the ground, and Stifter just couldn't put enough on it to the far sideline.
And it just seemed as if, too, Erke just couldn't quite pick up that it was going to be short either. But as he does, he slips as well, too. It just...
And the dew is setting on the field. That's not a joke.
No, it really is. We saw the fog kind of hazing over the lights for a bit. Yeah, it's definitely setting in. But GSL here going for it. 4th and 1.
4th and 1 at their own 47. Need to get to the 48. Under center is Stifter. I formation, lefty fullback. Strike the deep man in the eye. Everybody tight to the line. Stifter keeps. Stifter tries to keep moving. They're going to spot him. On near side, he's got it.
Yep.
They got it from the near side. Yep, first down. They thought, well, you hear the applause from the far side. I think he got to the line. Yeah, if I wanted to I think he got there. He got to the 48 where he needed to get. And now a flag. And that's going to be 15 for unsportsmanlike on Watertown-Mayer. And that's a very costly penalty for the Royals. Not keeping their wits about them. You can argue, but you can't get to that point.
And it might not even be the argument. It might have been they told him it is what it is, and he could have swore at the ref. It could have been anything like that. And, yeah, they're bringing him off to talk to him right then and there. But, yeah, Jeff, definitely got to keep your composure out there. And There's just nothing you can do on that part.
Again, it was at the 47. He got to the 48.
He definitely got
stood
there.
up at the 48.
Yeah.
But they spotted at the 49. Yeah, I understand the frustration there.
Right.
I get that.
He definitely got it.
He got to the 48.
Yes.
But it's now an extra 15 added on top. So now, or excuse me, 10.
15.
15, yes.
Yep.
At the Watertown-Mayer 39 or 36-yard line. Going left to right, down 4. 9:38 left to go in regulation. Thanks for joining us. Homecoming 2023 for GSL against Watertown-Mayer, trying to snap a 4-game winning streak for the Royals. Shotgun running back on each side, 2 wideouts to the right, ball on the right hash. Takes the snap, handoff, strike up the middle, bouncing it right side. Gets across the 35, keeps the legs turning, 2 hands on the ball as Watertown-Mayer tries to rip it away. He's brought down to the 31, a pickup of 5 for strike.
And that's the biggest thing here right now, too, is as a running back, hands on the ball, tucking high and in, keep that point into the elbow, into the shoulder pads. Just, you got to keep that ball there. And if you got any questions on it, you're getting taken down, the other hand comes into play and you're really wrapping up. GSL does not need a turnover right here.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers. 9 minutes and counting left to go in regulation. Panthers down 4. Shotgun formation, running back to each side of the quarterback stifter, 2 wideouts to the right. Beaky, slot right, takes the snap, looking to pass, looks right side, throw near side, caught by Tearaway at the 25. Should be enough for a first down. Tearaway wanting a face mask or a holding call in the defense, but it's enough for a first down no matter what, a pickup of 6.
And that's what I love to see right now is GSL is not going to just elect here always to go for the deep ball, the deep flag route or anything like that. Hey, let's run a couple of these off guys here just on a nice little 5 and back in, 5 and out, 5 and in, whatever it is. Let's just chip away at it.
And the other thing that's interesting, they've had Erke normally as a wideout. That time they lined him up as a tight end on the left side of the line. That's why I know was a wideout in that situation. 3 wideouts to the left, an arrow formation there, single wideout, Tearaway to the right, strike to the left of the quarterback stifter. Takes a snap, he's going to run with it, bounces it to the outside, goes to the far sideline across the 25. Foley can't bring him down, but he tripped him up and up. And then the turf monster took care of the rest on Stifters. He couldn't keep his feet under him, up to the 18-yard line, pickup of 7.
And GSL's got to be careful on something like that, too. When it's a formulated run like that and he's moving out and got to bounce out, Fiki came in and gave a shove from behind a little bit. You got to make sure that you are getting in front of that shoulder pad and making it seem like you're getting inside of him and in front of him. You can't be doing from the back. So just got to keep an eye on little things like that. You do not want to hurt yourself right now.
And I also saw a couple of tackles on that far side lift their hands up to make sure there was no holding call when Stifter bounced it to the outside. 15 on the play clock as they break the huddle. Down 4 here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right. Ball in the left hash. Running back on each side of the quarterback. They'll put a man in motion. That strike over to the right side. He'll roll out to the right. Will Stifter. Receiver slip. He'll throw to the near side. Tearaway, the intended receiver, incomplete. Tearaway wants a call. He will not receive it on that one. The throw was too far away, and I think contact was at the same time the ball was coming near him. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for GSL.
Yeah, right there, too. You know, that's a big thing with Stifter, right? You're rolling out on that. You got to remember that you're going to get a little extra momentum on that throw. So you got to kind of just tame it down, right? Tame the pony down a little bit, pull on the reins a little, and bring it in. But, yeah, just right there, you can just tell a little extra mustard, a little extra momentum going with the run. Just threw it outside of Tearaway's reach there. But, like you said, I don't think there's a flag on that one at all. He kind of got there right when the ball was getting to him.
3rd and 3. Erke single wide out to the left. Tearaway to the right. Strike off to the right of the quarterback Stifter. Gets the snap. Going right side. Strike trying to get the edge. Great defensive play by William Otto to shoot around the receiver and get to Stifter and tackle him for a loss of 2. It'll bring up 4th and 5.
Yeah, big 4th and 5 coming up here, maybe towards 4 and 6. No, 4 and 5. They moved to the marker again there. But, yeah, big thing here coming up for GSL. Got to make something happen. But coming down to the offensive line here now, you're probably going to have a pass play come up. You got to give Stifter that time he needs. You can't let this momentum just sink away.
6:50 and counting left to go in regulation. Panthers down 4. 4th and 5. Ball on the right hash at the Royal 20-yard line. Strike goes in motion to the right side. Rolling right. Receivers right. Flips it out. Caught! Erke. First down. To a 12. Panthers get a conversion on 4th and 5 on an 8-yard pass to Erke.
Yeah, big play right there. Erke just doing a good job. Nice little 5 and out pretty much. Gets maybe to about 6 and out. Does a good job concentrating. kind of an off-kiltered throw, but he concentrates on it, goes down with the pass, hauls it in for a big first down conversion right there for GSL.
1st and 10 at the Royals 12-yard line. Ball in the right hash, 6:20 and counting left to go. In regulation, down 4. Erke goes wide left, tearaway to the right. Shotgun formation, strike to the right of Stifter. Strike takes the snap, gonna run it right side, cuts it inside the 10, to the 5, he's tackled and brought down at the 1, and it'll be a 1st and goal from the, maybe the 2-yard line, I believe. I think he got enough. Yes, pickup of 10 for Stifter.
Number 2, it's going to be William Otto. That's down for Watertown-Mayer. He does stand up. I don't think they're going to take him out. He's going to kind of just stay in there yet. But just a great job by Stifter reading his block, gets through. He has to beat one guy, and he gets a nice little push from the side on the defender.
1st and goal from the 1 as defenders come flying off the field for Watertown-Mayer. Referees throw the play dead. Reset. 6:09 left to go. Panthers down 4. If they score a touchdown, they will have a huge 2-point conversion. The reason why I say that is because if they get the 2-point conversion, then it's a touchdown that Watertown-Mayer has to get. They can't rely on a field goal.
They're bringing the chains out for the 2nd time in this game. It's unbelievable.
What? They spotted it back in the 2.
Man, Tim Leppel out there doing the chain game. This is the most action he's gotten in a long time.
He's winded now. That's twice.
He's got the old cowboy boots on and everything here tonight.
Chain down, extended.
First down.
1st and goal from the 2. Picked up at 10. Unofficially, I've got Stifter, 22 carries, 168 yards tonight for the Panthers. On the rushing side, he's had a pretty decent day passing as well, just shy of 100 yards passing. 1st and goal from the 2. 6:09 left to go. Both teams with just 2 timeouts remaining in this game. Remember, both teams had to use a timeout in the 3rd quarter. Off of turnover on downs and then a turnover. Stifter with strike to his left in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Mesh play. Strike, trying to drive in there, keeps the legs churning. Did he dive in? No.
Inches.
To the 1. He's just short. His strike.
And he went in straight off the center there and kind of got bounced back and then able to keep the feet churning. Just slowly moves down the line left to try to see if he can find a hole to squeak through, and he just comes down with a knee at the inch-yard line.
Blissfully leaning to the left on that one, but could not get in. 2nd and goal. As Stifter goes under center from about the half-yard line. Stifter, sneak, right side. He is. Somebody put a hands up. Officials, no.
Oh, short. Wow.
Short. No gain on that one for Stifter. And that will bring up 3rd and goal from the half-yard line with 5 minutes and counting left to go in regulation. This will be the 15th play of this drive. And as the clock continues to wind, it becomes ever more important for the Panthers. 3rd and goal from the inch line. Stifter, handoff, strike, flag, false start.
Oh.
I saw somebody flinch. I think that might have been Stifter, in fact. I'm almost positive. I saw a twitch by somebody up at that line. I thought. Everybody's gone silent, trying to wait for the call. What will it be? False start. 3rd and goal from the 5.
All right, got your work cut out now, boys.
Opens things up slightly a little bit.
It does.
We've seen some rollout passes on this drive.
Well, and that's the big thing too here now is, go back to some of them plays where you kind of get those 2 options. They're just going to make a nice little button hook coming back in. Come for the ball, though. The ball's in the air. You got to come and get it.
Still 4-down territory.
Yes.
Doesn't change anything there.
For sure.
4:52 left to go in regulation. Panthers down 4. Shotgun formation. 1 wide out to each side. Strike to the left of the quarterback, Stifter. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Pump fakes. Looking left. Throwing left. Caught. Erke is the end. Yes! Touchdown! Panthers. Erke with a 5-yard interception. His first receiving touchdown for the Panthers on the year, and they take a 2-point lead with a huge 2-point conversion to follow.
And I tell you, Stifter too, he pump faked. He had massive pressure coming up the middle, held in that pocket a little bit, trying to just back out a little bit if he possibly can. Does a good throw, and Erke does a great job of coming back to get that ball and get into that end zone. With that touchdown, though, means another $20 from Core Trust Bank to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $120.
And now the Panthers go for two, and this is huge. Again, they get this. Watertown-Mayer needs a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Erke in motion going left to right across the line. Takes a snap to Stifter. Throws it back. Left side. Wide open is Fiki for the two-point conversion. And with 4:45 left to go in regulation, the Panthers lead by 4 over Watertown-Mayer. 24-20 on the Glencoe Light Power scoreboard. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Get name brand floor covering and window treatments direct from the mill to you with Bergman Interiors Custom Installations. They're the decorating store at your door, serving customers for generations. They've got you covered. Bergman Interiors Custom Installations in GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia.
Feel your best with a stock of Pure Life Chiropractic and Wellness Center in Glencoe. This is Dr. Nick Young. I offer full chiropractic services along with Dr. Jordan Carstensen. Visit PureLifeGlencoe.com to find out more. That's Pure Life Chiropractic and Wellness Center on 10th Street in Glencoe.
5-yard drive that, remember, could have started up at about the 45-yard line, but a block in the back, false start. Panthers able to overcome all that on a 15-play drive, 10 runs, 5 passes, a 5-yard touchdown pass from Stifter to Erke on 3rd and goal from the 5, then Stifter to Fiki on the 2-point conversion. Panthers lead 24-20 with 4:45 left to go. What do the Royals have for response? Runner to kick it off, left to right. It's a low line drive. It'll be picked up at the 25, up to the 30, 35 to the 40, up the middle, and the 41-yard line is maybe 42 is where they'll spot it. Helmet came off on the play for the up man. That's O'Brien, I believe. Yes, it was. Deacon O'Brien with the return up to the 42. So good starting field position again for Watertown-Mayer. 1st and 10 at their own 42. 4:31 left to go. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. And a 4-point lead.
Yep, GSL right now has the momentum, right? But the biggest thing is we know what Watertown-Mayer can do. So they have to stick to their guns. You got to get some things ready. Just making sure you're doing the correct things out there defensively. Don't hurt yourself with a penalty. And just making sure you're making the correct reads. And now just staying home. So GSL, you got everything on your side, right? It's homecoming. You got the fans all into it. You got the crowd into it. You got the student section into it. And you just got to make sure that you just stay to your guns and do the right things.
Got to change the game clock real quick. They actually spot it back at the 40 as well. 4:38 on the clock for the senior quarterback for Watertown-Mayer.
This is the most confusion I've ever had with a referee squad here, too. They just...
Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Gannon Lee, slot right. Keep an eye on him. Takes a snap, rolling right Behrens. He'll throw it to Lee. Behind it, incomplete. Intended receiver was Lee. Arandia in the trail coverage on that one, but threw it behind him, incomplete.
Yeah, Arandia right there, but just a little on the back side of him. But then, of course, the pass is behind him, so he can't get it. But good pressure as well. Eli Erke just getting through there, putting some additional pressure as Behrens just rolls out into him as well. So great job by the defense there, but now again, big second down, make a big stop.
2nd and 10. Behrens in the shotgun. Slanted out to the right. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. That's William Otto, solo receiver left side. Takes a snap to Behrens. Turn handoff. Foley up the middle. Not much there. Met at the line. Falls forward for a pickup of 1. 3rd and 9 upcoming for Watertown-Mayer.
Beautiful job right there by number 9, Sawyer Lindemann. Does a great job of making a great read. Gets around the tackle and tight end and able to bring down the running back from behind. Not any yardage, really gained maybe a couple of inches, maybe a half a yard. Beautiful job by the defense and Sawyer Lindemann.
I love to hear Stevens Seminary Stadium get loud for this 3rd and 9. 3 wideouts left. Running back Foley to the left of the quarterback Behrens. Ball middle of the field. A lot of hand signals between the defenders right now. Behrens looks over to the left, gives a little hand sign to Lee. Full start because Lee flinched. And it'll be 3rd and 15 now for Watertown-Mayer. With 3:49 left to go in regulation. Panthers up 24-20.
Arandia needs to come off. He's going down. He's got
Cramps.
I think he's got a cramp in the leg once again too, but he could hardly walk here as well, and he just has to go down. But again, now big penalty, false start. 5-yard penalty, of course, so now you got 3rd and 15 coming up here. The GSL, don't lose your concentration here now. Don't hurt yourself. Probably expect them coming out to maybe do a hard count here and try to make something to gain that 5 yards back.
And again, I think if they're within 5, they're going to go for it here on 4th down for Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah.
And with 3:49 left to go, they do have 2 timeouts. Yeah, I think Watertown-Mayer still feels fairly confident in their offensive ability to make that yardage if need be.
And the biggest thing to take away from this, too, we know that they can run. We know that they can pass. Behrens hasn't been really on right now throwing the ball. He's had a bunch of miss
and he hasn't done much rushing either in this game.
No, he hasn't.
Saw a couple early, but not too much recently.
So again, right now GSL's got everything going their way, but don't follow it. Don't mess it up. Make sure you're sticking with the things. Stick to your gun. Stick to your game plan. Make the correct read. But again, the biggest thing is here too is sticking with your guys, especially them cornerbacks. Making sure you're with them because they got some good weapons out there.
Both teams with 3 touchdowns in this game. The difference, GSL has been 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. Watertown-Mayer made 2 extra points but missed the third one because of a high snap. So that's the difference in this game right now. Panthers were down 14-0, and then also 20-8. 3:39 left to go in the third quarter. 24-20. 3rd and 15. And you hear the rumbling of Stevens Seminary Stadium here in Glencoe.
So Stifter now is back in playing safety, and they ended up moving Tearaway up into a linebacker position for around here.
4 wideouts, 3 right. Now check that. 3 wideouts, 2 to the right. Slanted eye to the right side, single wideout left. Behrens takes a snap, play action, looking to pass. That one came out of his hand weird as he got hit as he was throwing. It tipped as well. And he takes a big hit to Behrens at the end of that play. And now he is down. Strike got all of him, and Behrens is in pain on the field right now. That is not look good for Watertown-Mayer. And a 4th and 15 upcoming. 3:46 left to go. Player down on the field. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Panthers up 24-20 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. We're back after this on KGLB.
Outrageously great food. Make sure you stop at Unhinged Pizza in Glencoe. Stop by for their always good pizzas, crazy good chicken, all-you-can-eat buffet, salad bar, and more. Book one of their back rooms for your next occasion. Treat your family to Unhinged Pizza in Glencoe.
Ken's Excavating in Glencoe encourages you to take time to participate in special events throughout the community and at school, and salutes the hardworking, behind-the-scenes people that make these events happen. They celebrate our communities at Ken's Excavating in Glencoe.
Welcome back there. His right arm, he might have landed weird or taken a helmet to it on that play.
And Strike actually came in on him, and just flat out made a great tackle. It was a good, clean tackle. He got underneath low into the 5. So when he came down, he didn't intentionally drive him into the ground, but he came down hard enough that he drove the shoulder into the ground there a little bit, and of course it's the throwing arm for him. So
and it's still football at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Contact will happen. You hate to see it happen to a player like Behrens, and now they'll have to go to their backup QB on this 4th and 15. It does appear they're going to go for it. Isaiah Wasser, I believe, has gone in at the quarterback position. And GSL will see how they line up, and they're going to call a timeout with 3:46 left to go on a 4th and 15 upcoming. Check that. That's number 15, Matthew Isaacson, the 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore that's checked in at quarterback for Behrens. He got hurt. Timeout Panthers with 3:46 left.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations, the names you've grown to trust, serving GSL, Hutchinson, and Waconia. The decorating store at your door. Great people, great products, great service. We've got you covered. So with about 3:46 left on the clock, like you said, GSL calls a timeout here, trying to just see what the formation was coming out. Of course, you got defensive coordinator Dave Stile out there, along with Joe Nix and Dean Schwartz, really going through a couple of different things, making sure they're making the correct adjustments here. But again, Watertown-Mayer, Behrens comes out due to being fallen on, but I think he's kind of running around out here, and he is coming back into the game as well.
Well, that's where the danger of calling that timeout was. Now you've allowed Behrens to sub back into this game, whereas he had to be out for a play, but now with the timeout called, Behrens can sub back in. It will not cost them anything with 3:46 left to go. Behrens is back in for Watertown-Mayer. So he is back in. 3:46 left to go. Panthers up 4, 24-20. in this game. Both teams have scored 3 times. 2 rushing touchdowns for Barons. 2 rushing touchdowns for Stifter, and Stifter to Erke for the touchdown. The other touchdown for Watertown-Mayer was a fully 1-yard touchdown run. Watertown-Mayer has won 4 straight games. Now Barons checking back out.
Well, the referee came up and told him he had to check back out, which doesn't make sense.
That's how it works. Yeah. Maybe it's different in high school. Isaacson in, I believe. On this 4th and 15. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. 3 down linemen for GSL. Takes the snap, 3-man rush, has time, steps, throws, far side, down the sideline, intercepted! Great Taylor with the pitch, across the 40, to the 35 of Watertown-Mayer, 30, 25, 20, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 19. Great Taylor with the interception.
That's a huge interception right there. GSL coming out with a completely different look defensively. 3 down linemen. You've got an additional safety out there playing some extra coverage out there. Doing a great job just showing what they can, how they can adjust on the fly. Tearaway makes a great read being that additional safety. Comes away the big interception. Down the field he goes and knows enough too. Don't try to make anything fancy out of it. Just keep the ball.
Don't lose the ball.
Don't lose the ball. Keep it in your hands. It just goes out of bounds. Great job, but now you still have 3:32 left in the clock. GSL still needs to find a way to capitalize here a little bit and keep that ball moving.
1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 19-yard line. 2 timeouts left for Watertown-Mayer. 1 left for GSL. Single setback with Stifter under center. Strike the single setback. Takes the snap. Hand off up the middle. Strike with it right side. Tunnels his way forward across the 20. Up to the 18-yard line. Make it the 17 for a pickup of 2, and a quick timeout called by Watertown-Mayer with 3:26 left to go in regulation. GSL up for 24-20. Watertown-Mayer timeout.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors, custom installations, family serving families in the GSL Hutchinson-Waconia area, celebrating over 45 years of service, quality, and value. Call for your free in-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
Boy, what a game we've had here tonight. Stevens Seminary Stadium. Panthers were down 14-0 at the half. Scored on the first drive of the second half. Then after they made a big defensive stop inside the 10, a pick on the next play, and then turned into a touchdown. Made it 20-8 with 3:39 left to go in the third. Panthers respond back with a touchdown drive of their own. Watertown-Mayer goes 3 and out. And then a 15-play drive. Stifter to Erke on a 3rd and goal from the 5. The 2-point conversion pass is good as well. Makes it 24-20. And that's where we stand right now. 2nd and 8 upcoming for GSL at the Watertown-Mayer 17-yard line. Going left to right in this 4th quarter. Panthers trying to snap the 4-game winning streak of Watertown-Mayer against GSL that started back in 2020. A-Squad with you. Getting a little extra.
I got some extra.
Formation, backfield, hand off. No, going to keep it himself. Right side with it, Stifter. Follow his blockers inside the 15. Rugby scrum up to the 11, and that's where the pile will stop moving forward. And actually, they'll spot it back at the 12. Pickup of 5 on the carry for Stifter. And another timeout, the final one.
Stifter on the carry, stopped by
Watertown-Mayer with 3:16 left to go. Panthers on 4 timeout. Watertown-Mayer.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations, serving the GSL Hutchinson and Waconia areas. With name brand floor covering and window treatments direct from the mill to you, plus cabinets and paper countertops. Call for your free in-home consultation or design studio appointment today.
Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Help make these broadcasts possible. Fun one here tonight. Stevens Seminary for homecoming. Boy, the crowds had a lot to get rowdy about, especially for a team that was down 14-0 at the half.
You bet. I mean, this has been an excellent game. A lot of back and forth going on, but GSL has found a way to continue to just battle their way back into this game and take over the lead here in the 4th quarter. And I tell you what, we got to give some props to the community for coming back together here. This stands is full. It's great to see. There's a couple spots here and there, but it's great to see the amount of fans that really came out here tonight. And then, of course, you got the student section that's in the end zone
in the
here
south
tonight
end
as well.
Zone. They're ready to celebrate if they get one more touchdown to that end.
You bet. Dean Schwartz is going to have his hands full after this game, no matter what. So,
are you saying there could be some storming coming?
It could be. It could be.
I don't think they'll tear down the goalpost.
I don't think so. That's double goalpost. It's tough to get 2 goals.
3rd and 2. The Watertown-Mayer 11. Ball center of the field. Strike single set back. Stifter under center. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Rolls to his left. Lateral. To the 5. He can lock it. Stifter, touchdown, 11 yards. Left side, and everybody cleared out that side defensively because that is where Eli Erke was as a receiver.
Absolutely, and everybody was worried about what they were going to do in the passing game. And, of course, Stifter just recognizes immediately that there was too much pressure coming on this up the middle on the other side, and plus Erke was covered, just tucks the ball and takes off, and that's all the coaching staff wants him to do if he can recognize it. But with that touchdown means another $20 from Core Trust Bank to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $140.
3:10 left to go in regulation. 2-point conversion upcoming. 10-point lead right now. It's a 2-score game in favor of GSL, scoring 30 points in this second half. Takes a shotgun snap, rolling to his right. Stifter looking to pass. Pressure comes. He throws it back across the field. There was a tight window to Erke, but it gets tipped and knocked away. And that'll keep the score at 30-20 with 3:10 left to go. You're listening. Panther football.
30, Watertown.
For over 23 years, Johnny Rock's Body Shop has been helping people get back on the road. They'll offer free estimates, work with all types of insurance, and offer a lifetime guaranteed workmanship. Johnny Rock's Body Shop, 1 mile south of Glencoe on County Road 2 or at 320-894-7664. Save money through energy efficiency and energy conservation rebates. Visit the Glencoe Light and Power Commission website at glencoelightandpower.com to get started. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students. It's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation.
19-yard, 11-yard touchdown run by Landon Stifter, his third rushing touchdown of the evening. 2-point conversion pass fails, takes just 22 seconds off the clock, but did burn through the remainder of Watertown-Mayer's timeouts in this game. Only one remaining in regulation, that's for GSL. Kicking it off is Brody Warner. Left to right, short kick, out to the far side. Bounces at the 25, checks up there, picked up on the far side by Danny Lee, across the 35 to the 40, and then wrapped and brought down by Brody Warner, who sacrificed his body in front of him to make the tackle and bring him down at the 48-yard line.
Watertown-Mayer guy down on the field there. If you didn't hear me, I was kind of giving the ooh. There was a lot of big hits on that play right there by Watertown-Mayer on some GSL players. But there's a Watertown-Mayer guy down in the field over there, and he's kind of rolling around in some pain.
It's been a night of a lot of hard contact, but also we've seen a lot of cramps, mostly from the GSL side, some as well from Watertown-Mayer. But we've seen guys, their teams are having to keep their head on a swivel with subbing guys in and out with all these injuries we've had.
Yeah.
And his players still down. GSL making sure they've only got 11 on the field. 3:04 left to go. Panthers up 10. They were down 14-0 at the half.
And Stifter, he comes running off going, what's going on here? And they're like, it's okay. There's a guy down in the field.
No need to hurry. Yeah, there's a lot of counting going on. GSL math work is having
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah,
12.
Somebody needs to come off the field for GSL. They have Stifter sprints off the field. Shotgun formation. Barron's back out on the field. Good to see. Takes the snap, looking to pass, has time. 3-man rush, steps up. He's flushed to the right side. He is met, and he is brought down back at the line of scrimmage. Nice job defensively getting back. And I believe that was Cole Carg who makes the play.
Yeah, Cole Carg does a really good job of just kind of staying home. And as you see Barron's just take out for it, does a great job coming up, making a big tackle right there. No gain whatsoever, but now you're going to have a 2nd and 10 coming up here.
It's the last game going of all the games in the district tonight. DC a big win on the road against New London Spicer. 3 wideouts to the left, running back off to the left of Barron's. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Aradia comes inside and blows up the running back in front of him. Flag on the play. Barron's goes up the middle, gets to the 49, but as Adam mentioned, Aradia drew a holding call.
He did. But, hey, I like this defense, I mean, they Dave Style out there just said, hey, we're going to switch some things up, put some pressure. We're going to have 3 guys rushing down in the 3-point stands, but they're still allowing Arandia to be kind of that Sam or that Will. It's just going to come in and constantly keep blitzing and everything. He's just doing a great job of putting that additional pressure in that backfield.
A lot of cramps seeing A lot of guys trying to stretch their legs out here, especially on the GSL side. The guys are playing both ways. And this game is now, we're coming up on over 2.5 hours. It has not been a casually played game between these two teams either. Holding call against Watertown-Mayer. Yeah, take it. Back them up.
It took this long to figure this out?
They wanted confirmation.
Okay.
I mean, it was only a 2-yard game. It would have been 30 minutes.
No, right.
2:22 left to go. No timeouts left for Watertown-Mayer. They will take the holding call.
I'm just flabbergasted, though, how long it took for them to converse about it and then to spot the ball. And then should we go over and talk to the coach about it? Just get it moving a little bit. We talked about how long the game's taken. There's a little part of this on that referee squad as well.
Shotgun 4 wide. If you're looking to become an official, the Minnesota State
yes, they will.
If you want to try it, they are gladly taking all applicants. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Behrens takes the chest high snap, 3-man rush, stands in the pocket, floats out to his left, pressure comes, throws it deep down the middle, oh boy, nearly threaded the needle again, and Lee, he had actually gotten over top as the safety and cornerback collided. Frank and John Tearaway, the family reunion, there in the back in the secondary, incomplete.
Yeah, both of them just converging on that. I tell you what, they did a great job. Still, you're getting a lot of good pressure up front with that 3-down lineman, and it's Karg, Fiki, and Eli Erke that are out there that are putting the pressure on the line, but they're doing a good job too because they're coming across, but they're standing up to take a look and see where they can really move to if Behrens decides to run the ball.
And with a 3rd and 20, GSL wants to make sure they've got everybody where they're supposed to be, the right amount of players, all that good stuff. Second and with a 3rd and 22 upcoming. 2:16 left to go in regulation. The final timeout of regulation. Panthers up 10, timeout, GSL.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors Custom Installations. Serving the GSL Hutchinson and Waconia areas with name brand floor covering and window treatments directly mailed to you, plus cabinets and Cambria countertops. Call for your free in-home or design studio appointment today.
GSL just 2 minutes and 16 seconds away from a very happy homecoming against a team that has had their number over the last 4 meetings, 4 straight wins. That was prior to that, 29 straight for GSL. Watertown-Mayer 2-0, ranked number 6 in the state coming into the night tonight. Should mention some other scores tonight. DC over New London Spicer, 32-16. That was at New London Spicer. Litchfield over Foley, and I mean all over Foley, 37-6. Annandale blanked Spectrum, 47-0, and Rockford over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead tonight, 28-8. Some other scores from Section 2 AAA. This one, again, this is a huge game. This is almost 2 games in a row because this gives you a tiebreak over Watertown-Mayer as well for GSL. 3-down lineman. Here comes the pressure. Behrens steps up into the pocket, looks to throw it deep down the far sideline. Overthrown his intended receiver, and a turnover on downs. And this one is official with just a couple of kneel downs to take care of it. GSL will pick up their first win of the season, the first win of the Gary Kosek era for GSL. Well, excuse me, 4th down upcoming. My apologies.
Yeah, you got a little jumpy there.
I thought that was 4th down already.
Nope, 3rd down.
That was just 3rd. Thought they would call the timeout before 4th. Anyway, 4th and 20. 10-point lead, 2:10 left. 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right, single setback, Foley off the left, the quarterback Behrens, 3-down lineman for GSL. Behrens takes the waist-high snap, has time, steps up into the pocket, throws it deep, down the near side, into triple coverage, tip knocked away. Now, with 2:03 left to go in regulation, there's your turnover on downs. And GSL will knock off the number 6th ranked team in the state, provided they can get 3 snaps between the quarterback and center successfully with 3 kneel downs. And Gary Kosek, again, will pick up for the first time his first win as the head coach for GSL.
And what better than on a night like tonight? It's homecoming. These kids were ready for it. You got your first win for the season, but you get your first win for your new head coach and the coaching staff as well. Just a special night, of course. This is one that they're all going to remember, of course, going forward.
And what a crowd tonight here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. They got loud when they had the opportunities. And GSL, one of the tougher schedules you could make, have stood pretty tall. Took one on the chin against Hutchinson, but many teams will do that. Stiff takes the snap, kneel down. that Strike that went in at center? They were missing the center. Yes, that was missing their center. Strike had to go in. He had to snap the ball to Stifter. Center's going out there for the next play. Hey, they just need to snap the ball and take the kneel down.
Come on.
And for how this game has gone, that is very much in line with how this game has gone tonight.
So Strike went in at center, snapped it.
Literally stepped in to center, snapped the ball to Stifter.
Oh, man.
Are we on candid camera?
Yeah.
Minute 20 left to go.
Man.
They can take the kneel down at any point now. Center's back in. Good news. Strike back at running back. Stifter to take the snap. Kneel down again. One more of those will make it official here tonight.
Hey, we just want to get guys into every position. You know, it's kind of like when you retire from baseball and you go in and play every single position.
Your last game.
Yeah, we just want to make sure everyone gets in there, feels what it's like. Okay, you're going to go on the line tonight. You're going to come out of the running back position. Throw a snap in there, Craig. Hey, flawless snap.
Yeah.
Made it right to the quarterback.
Successful snap.
Successful.
Stifter.
Yeah.
Just what they drew up.
As your secondary center, that's what you want is a flawless snap when your running back steps in as center.
It's a good trick play. Not many teams try it. One more kneel down. He can take it at any point now as we're under 40 seconds left to go. Student section in that south end zone is on their feet. The final kneel down is completed. And GSL scores 30 points in the second half. And they knock off previously undefeated Watertown-Mayer, snap the 4-game losing streak to the Royals, and they win by a final score of 30-20 tonight here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. And what a victory for victory number 1 for Gary Kosek and the Panthers tonight.
That's exactly what you want right there. A team that never quit. And they were down in the first half completely, and to come back from being down 14 in the second half, getting the lead, and then putting up an additional one just to secure it. What a fantastic win for the student body, for the fans, for the communities, but of course then to the new coaching staff and head coach Gary Kosek.
Huge win to pick up here at home at Stevens Seminary Stadium. GSL wins. Final score, GSL 30, Watertown-Mayer 20. Post-game show. Your game wrap brought to you by Jerry Sharpie Accounting. Coming up after this on KGLB.
Rely on Jerry Sharpie Accounting in Glencoe to go to
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Get money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you know it, but Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never really seen it and I won't stop now. You can hear me in the top, but I haven't got it working, my first lock down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Ludacris back. Living on that contour, we call it Ludiac. I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, like a million virgins. Last time on the college remix, now I'm on the original version. Ain't never count me out, y'all better count me in. That's when I back the count. Count me in. Make millions every year, but South champion. Cause all I do is win, no matter what. Get money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never give it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say yeah. All I do is win, win, win. And if you go in, put your hands in the air, and you stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Don't be a soul, sneaky in the OT, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, toss them up, or me, I'm bossing them. Pressure, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, hit the trick, jump the track, bitch, I want my money back. Time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. How they can say it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never give it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say yeah. All I do is win, win, win. And if you go in, put your hands in the air, make them say yeah.
Yeah, hope I'm in shape like I always do. Alright, well, I better get down there before. I guess they're all still out there, but pictures, the whole family's here, so. Well, nice seeing you. Thank you. Yeah.
I'll come in.